Now, President Akufo-Addo told President Mills, if the economy is broke, fix it. So, Dr. Bawumia, the vice president, if NDC has collapsed the economy, fix it.
You are telling Dr. Bawumia?
Yes, we are using our own words.
You should fix it.
Yes, what we said to NDC. Nana said it. The president now said it. If the economy is broke, fix it. Fix it. They say, our own words, we are chewing it. Ghana for Tuaba Maya because him say NDC for collapse the economy. So no theories anymore. They've given you the power. We don't want to hear that.
Yeni Unity Radio and Kabomu Ye.
Honorable Chair, Majority Leader. Yes, I hear you, Mr. Speaker. Your powers have not reached that. Mr. Speaker, I agree with you. Honorable Majority Leader. Yes, Mr. Speaker. Resume your seat. I will. Take this on board. Don't relax it. Don't relax the rules. You don't lead Parliament. You lead the business of the House. As to the role of the Speaker, you haven't reached there yet. When you get there, you do so. A majority leader is a leader of the House. I stated it. Thank you very much. I stated it. But you are not the leader of the Speaker. At least I have a position in Ghana. Number 3. No, number 3 is not in government. No, I didn't say in government. I said in the country. That is what is your position in the country?
Bravo Nekayo, Sir and St. Paul Lomon of Franeku, Upa and Samako Chukwa Bata Etia Dia, and Unia, Tia Unity Radio, Worcester, United States of America.
Now we should be bold to criticize what you have said. North and Tian Pamano. Because NDC for that man was going to be so at Tangini. And then I'm one who arguing in Yamina Abayo. What? That they you generally, Mama history. NDC, why no much issue from Ashanti region to a presidential candidate and now vice presidential candidate? I didn't see a mood there. If you have more Kasa and a more target, and a way of Northern, and a way a Panchi, and a way a king, and a way and crime. Rubbish. They don't have the party. Anybody who is competent can lead the party, irrespective of where you come from. Who will vote for? Who will vote for you?
Non-FM.
And this is what we have to look at the enemy. They also choose either Northern or Botarian. Either Northern or Botarian. I don't think any among us over the party, the NDC for party, Northerners or Botarian. Namukuha the Muankasa and a Mutagamo.
And that hono, and Panfo say, and Nipa da Sani Hudonti, and a boa kama dinner chiqua beso, Nanyans helpful, say and some pan apesa with dia, and your Worcester Bontesuha, Onia, Yasansia, Unity Radio, one and some Hugu.
So what in America pain? No nim send yanko fosi some woman a son woman yiska. Momo de party din yakoka yesi yanka and will say party. Woman jim for sassy with power. Woman I say party and yami America. And yami Mecca because every citizen of this country has right to live and breathe. So you cannot use your power to take people's properties from them. Now, soldier for any police for you can't with the why you don't investigate because the man has power. What power? When you mean the work to me, every politician in this country, your power is temporal. Into who you sue, no what can he? Who you sue power no as is so near. Now me approach you for crying mobile. Who shall say see brepa?
Yes. Hanan, what are we are continue on your continue? I've seen his performance as trade minister, everything. If he gets it, he can do it. I have seen Wachie Daku is competent to also do it. If he will be applied to the decided to never be, we will follow him. And I feel on the air, and the way and not, and the way and continue, and the way you say. All of stupidity is this. Why? I'm sorry, they apply themselves with knowledge, and they don't have it. Me na me can't same way and come there. A stupid statement all of them are making. Say way and not an man. When you
Ane, ye kanya ye mwa, se pimpim de he. Ase kyerɛ sɛn, mumu so da ya, tirim. Mumu tirimu asɛm, Unity Radio nkwa ne enim. Unity Radio ya jibe bia boso.
Kwasi Nyantakyi banned for life for FIFA. Former boss of Ghana Football Association, GFA, Kwasi Nyantakyi have banned for life by the World Football Governing Body, FIFA. A statement from FIFA said Mr. Nyantakyi has been banned for all football activities. Our own brother, Kwasi Nyantakyi. Asamna ban ya enyeme de krat me can be, but we have to say. It's all nam no be football park wa on katana ni no ntwam. Okopembo amfo bia ho according to FIFA laws. Owu se nkofo bo chaskela wontwam. Adie bia activities of game. Kwasi Nyantakyi ni so ofa ho. Enso to ball man ba Tobol against Simra. And said Neba a football at a notier and so against Simra. I did be a ball and said on the chair cross Sabe Nebema Arsenal. I didn't ever ball me and your friend ball who got a mount touch it on side and side. Or so ball no more against FIFA Mra because I don't see your ball. Because he. So one day, ni wiase e betimi atu bia nti ato wa kwadi so one day ba de ham no wankata ball egu ase so on touch na ha me akwasi enya pe ehuhura e bejo kwasi don't worry, okay.
Ghana way yadin sam panam en kabomu ye enu nti ubetie Unity Radio eyen kabomu kwa.
Wow, talk to that.
My son, nobody said I was so and I'm fit one of my back.
Oh, talk to me. Oh, talk to me. I said, man, I was talking. So, I'm be a man. I will be a man. Also, man, so David, and you must do your talk. You can go. And you go home. What push on to show? What about you? What did I see? I won't be mamma. I'm going to be mamma. You don't be a mamma. You don't be a mamma.
Man, Eba say.
Me kwa toilet no so. Bla ye toilet bia no krom ha say. Ana me se me kwa toilet no so. Me bia na blaze su ne bia me koto pa ho no so da kan wa ne ye. Adan. Sa toilet da bia ye ne me ma koto so na be ma se su ni. Mo toilet krom ka say krokata kan nyina toilet ene afan ya wo ho yi. E ma ne me nyina ne toilet ba ko so. Me koto ya na so abakoto me nchen. Adan nchen na ya sa. E ta me ne ko sa toilet ko no.
Ah, dia say me ko toilet so me so afo so de me. Oh, eba sa me so menya dai. O so me so tranche na me so menia. Na me ko tonje on no bu afusi ade ma ba toilet so na me so menya dai me ba so. Toilet so e ba ko pe. Mi nyina mi ningum ho. Mi timi ningum sa. O ko to so ba no esinchen. So ko te sa brim pia so ani.
Na se eduru bebe e me ma no mo hyeda e na mo hu se ma na kwa na mo koso bia na.
Dabi. Ebu ha o enza toilet se toilet bia e kef. Du bu kef na o ba ni so. Na to also toilet de. Untimi ni ngo ho. Na o se de o ko du bie.
Obi a toilet de wo de na wa de koso na se toilet ne do.
Ah, toilet de me kwa ne ya. Ah, ya kef. Toilet de ye si bia ye bu de kef. Ni atare nchen sei. Ndu bu kef na o ba ne sisu yi.
Na se mo kre mba ne ha mo.
E ma ne ha ye. What you say toilet so si ye ba ko pe. E fa ni nkwankwa ne ye. O ba ko no be si so. O be si so no me si so. So what you say ndi toilet de enyu mo nkwa de enyina enyu mo nya ni abom. Comme nous besie abana ntima besi bia ma eni manni sa
yatin kensen osumpa yen adwuma yenya tiesi comedy babie Unity Radio.
Look here, my friend, our problem is our leaders. You remember our great grandmother? Yeah, Zanetor. Did she depend on World Bank? Did she depend on Abrofo? She didn't. Right? And you change Oduman Kuma Tradion Pong, Woso, Tutu Tata, Baba Bibi Baba. You don't stand up for your rights. Democracy means if you do not criticize your condition, you understand, you're a traitor to the nation.
Go see the council. Go and see the people they got there. Dr. Kwamina Minimshi, he's there. Professor Dr. Mwasam Kwana Mishai, he's there. Dr. Professor Emeritus Kitwabiana Miredi, he's there. Nana Kuntumpo the first, he's there. You know, Evangelist, Bishop, Asori Sikakwana Miria, they are there. You know, they don't do nothing for you. We have no water. We have no light. Look, a small road they're building, they can't do it. From Accra to Kumasi should be a 4-lane highway. And I'll build it because I know how to build it.
Yani Edamuno, Worcester Bontenso, Obieti, Unity Radio. Unity Radio, me love to the max, yeah. Empanifo kan wo sa aboa enwa wo hwe ne husu ya ye fra no wotope no kura trodo no wa opoku jamfi wa bin adwumam wanyi aba be otope opo national
Asampa etia obanyansa foso wo bunuye won kana asam Tema futu sam kakre wa supreme Yo kofi oh my ya woman oh mani ya mama Geni baby ako wata ya wareni Wonsom wanini pa Nasa de pa wo fe oyo Ya mo
Omaya mimana Heba Nameze Wanyini bao Wanabeyo Wanabeyo Wanini ba nameze De pasu ofio ye A special good afternoon to you, Mami Abba Nkuma, all the way in Accra, Pantine Government Hospital, right? Say Government Hospital, say.
Yeah, for the
mentally disabled.
Yeah.
Or
I didn't want to go there because sometimes people have slight mental derailment. I'm gonna shut down, off. Yeah. But I mean, they are stressed and they need some antidepressants. Mental illness. But Ghana don't say we call them, then people begin to look at you twice and thrice. There's a reason there are not a lot of mad people.
Because in Africa we don't accept mental health. Say real.
Exactly.
We don't. You who mental health as those people. Sebi omanya extreme mental illness.
Yes. We could have been kept. Because the brain is a very complex way. It's a offer. You know, you can bring it back. Benign. On say symptoms. The brain is very intangible. Virtually, when your mental health way now in tema, certain things are not too right. First, not very organized. It's on the table near there. Or Kasakra bone say about what 12 will be son or saying bibia. You can see that no, this is not manichu.
And sometimes behaviorally, the way people behave, the way they do things, their act, emotional control, and emotional intelligence, all these things come into play. Because I didn't know girlfriend being a problem, and I want ukunu being a problem. Utimi drogo, ubitimi chese kind of ukuni the girlfriend because just like. Girl ya nano na ya sha boy ya obo ne yiri nua because of pure water.
Exactly.
You
sometimes don't get so because so cool girl no because
voter region story.
If it's a cheating. I think Ghana you have to take a critical and serious look at mental health.
That's what I was saying, sir. I think that is the it was Ghana was civic
yes Ghana civic
for education national civic national for civic education
yes
I mean we didn't get the name right but they are supposed to be doing most
National
of
Commission
this
for Civic Education.
They are supposed to be doing most of this education but they don't do it. I mean
sometimes they are not well resourced, don't say.
And yes, sometimes I was going to go to that. There was a time about 3 years ago we're doing a story here where Mami be no co-program of a taxi. I see as a sort of food taxi and all their co-program.
Yeah.
And he said, it's another day story.
Exactly, but it's good. Once a name came up, I mean, it brought up that aspect. And TGIF, today is a Friday. It's raining in Ghana. Ghana 4 legs, brutal. It's calling for wine and man.
Manucho, and then Friday, there was serious business to talk about.
Why? So it's not serious? So wine and man are not serious.
Wine, neither.
The weather is calling for a wine and a man. If you're a woman, so you don't have to lose God. Not say weather.
The weather is calling for
a wine and a mine. A mine.
Mine, saying.
Man. Let me run me. Me tell you, me friend poetic license. So who you are? What your poem and answer what to you? Which I say wine and mine, meaning wine and man. Oh, no, the stone. The refusal is the stone that the builders rejected. I mean, but what can normal
no further comments.
It's a Friday. Are you forgetting the fact it's a Friday? Or mama bed bad name in the end. Some start some year rehearsals in idea for it. Make all white party. I mean, the activities are in town. And I mentioned someone is here with us. I will answer Penny said this is a weekend which you have to rejoice and be glad in it. Make sure you pour some sugar, you sack, you lick. Exactly.
And they were okay.
No, that should be you should sack or lick this weekend. One of them.
Okay, about Unity Radio. You know what this man can do. Ken Fredericks now say you watch it. Yeah, ma 2 days. Was it won't mean spend all day? I feel by Mamia Bankuma, yeah, ciao. Special good afternoon to you, and of course Thomas Nana Boache.
Yes.
Oh, share war. I think say Bremine. I want also share if yeah, ciao. Ken Fredericks is in Germany. Agnes Asari,
yes.
Your darling, it's also watching us.
Yes. AG. I call her AG.
Our sweet sister is also watching us. Yeah.
Yes.
Agnes Asari is watching us. And Ebuso for Mama journey now. We humbly plead with you that if you join us, let's know where you are watching us from, and if possible, please share the video. Let's all talk about Ghana. Together we can build a better Ghana. But yes, we back we cambo moi. You bet me aye and you be brave. And yeah, you hear large following. You hear only small people with common mind. Now starting kakra. Now you push it. Says a sunny paba quadrino cry. On this job, what I say, and you need to join us in this crusade to making Ghana better and to putting our leaders to call so that they can be responsible and do what they promised to do when we voted for them. Inti Anunti and Anopa be a better ha. Yeah, there's like I say, Emma Makubi say Rich Way Auto School, Dan Auto Repairs, Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon, Samas Trading, Dan Auto, there was Mr. Danso, Sanso and Yadibi Danko African Market and Wholesale, KM Raf Roofing. Company Sutayachi, Rashida Financial Services, Raf G-Man Driving School, and of course, Vernon Women's Health Services, Dr. Kwame Amponsa Dano, and Worcester Manina, Mutiminyamo Primary Doctor, Oye Ghana ni, Ubizame Mami Agnes Boa for Beka, so Ponashna, they say the Unity Radio, Mama Mwa Bame, and I'm saying, they will say, Menyami Ghana ni, Mutimi Fan is a Primary Doctor, Amekwa, Bitumi Chirek, me Yam Sam from Memfe, Edodome, Mahaya say, and then the person understands. Unyan baby or New York, Unyan baby or Ohio, Unyan baby or Virginia. I just say Worcester and Kwan. It's Dr. Kwame Amponsa, a gynecologist. It's Konokuhunu, we are Banauntia. That is the news. And it's saying Yamia Domoyan residency wa America. Our Dr. Nima Pan, why you Jumo Ghana Confonochia and San Oba 2005. Obaya Wabaya Juma. Even before Obeseto on a clinic with Worcester, no, St. Vincent, a big offer. But also Debbie, I want to set up my own clinic where I can see my own people and help them with the knowledge God has given me. Not only that, it be no binyo masabi in sipe uhiamwa or your bar. Me masadi same bwana. Nti Dr. Kwame Amponsa any Vernon Women's Health Services. Yada mwasipi. Me pacho omo ewo Vernon Medical Center, Ultra SDA 4 Dina, baby, a quite can make us a dissect to me. Called the best.
Yes, dissect.
Bisect.
So
bisect. Baby, a quite mu channel. Unam Vernon no so it tends to be wide lane. Bako Afro Winthrop, Nabakusu go straight to Vernon. But bisect quite muria or dino is see quite fin.
You can't mess it. It's right in the middle of the place. You can't one leg here. So right in the middle is where the
Medumo Mike no.
I don't know 2 legs. I'm not talking about 2 legs. One going on top.
Can't leg.
Okay, one street up, but streets can be same 2 legs, 3 legs.
A Vernon,
yes.
Now a bisect
exactly. So na number kwa for so na number kwa for from this fin it's a gynecologist. So right in the middle. He's not a gynecologist. Why are you running away?
Hospital now on Vernon Medical Center. I honor Dr. Kwame Amponsah clinic no me pacho or suite number 312. Bet me a friend 508 459 2706 508 459 2706. Sir announcement we hear me pa titru yenu anomo ma no. Unse yenu anomo ma no bebre ho just like me ma no bebre. Ebia by no fault of theirs omo anya kwanya kura ntumi ensuango man kwachiri na brofo no toda na ne kan ayeden how to express so what brofo said den said they be ameka no matter how educated and fluent you are in the language so when ukrom ni kasa ukrom ni doctor na wo kire wo yare mu akire no how you feel a much comfortable and easier and better convenient that way than so we use brofo toda na adjectives no krama where how they be describe situation how you feel no krano maye so enti Dr. Kwame Amponsah yama ache woni Vernon Women's Health Services adwuma efo nyina no pay yeda mo ase samo agepene na mu hu se Ghana for doso e wo Worcester enti mo ba bie mo clinic wa se mo ba behwe na Ghana for nso wa ha wase no ye adwuma wo ha you no hospital kasia na wo ha yona no ye adwuma nsa no ba ha Spanish for be hu say omo so anya omo de unze minority no ehu Ghana ni kushia Spanish ni oye okay o hia tuntuma Spanish ni share tuntuma oye okay that was the scenario and the combination or the chemistry inti no hu say no and yes se me so me pebe bia Ghana for wo na metumi di me nso de nyame de adome aboa me community so be with look for Dr. Kwame Amponsah Vernon Women's Health Services me pacho omo 10 Winthrop Street. So who tries the 49 Vernon Medical Center on a one almost a third floor or full elevator na third floor suite number 312. Ena ubihu omo nyina boy en chidom ena nenso ye dijumedi edi bro. Now ye the word of motivation ebema na ye the ashase before we move on and do any other thing. Alright, friend say Muhammad Ali. Meaning say eba akuturuku boxing mu Ghana fo nyina kind of pa. Motivational message and nephew da ye dey ma no. Rich Way Auto School. So open driver's license. Oh Worcester ha baby SSO ko. 65 James Street. You know abema Richard Sebra. Say permit na what problem what throw permit na minimum bi na what throw 6 times no ntumi pass and then Rich Way nti otwinika. So ode woman in shada nkwa animu I always say I don't blame you. Enye ofum so ebia sikani fie ti said de media na sikani fie me ma me ne born homodin try ebia na ma me de otwen ma bosia no krope bi onya bi ana utumi you know it's better to go to your own until Rich Auto School 65 James Street if I show any Richard Nkasa na onjo driver's license emfa emau freno na onka omwa na ekokoji o license that is the way to go there be ameka say yeah, we have to help our own develop. And Ranubi Nana Manu Chukano. So 508-459-1331. 508-459-1331. Spanish ni who said ni crew near be driving school. Or no be license. Because they believe in their own. That is what we need to do. Yeah, Africa for the necessary and so yeah. Ya boa yeah. There be ameka say adia betwa beton broni store na just tuntum ho nya binto so but at the same time as I say tuntum for no so I render services no yeah service na kama na yen take yen so for granted that is equally important. Okay, and that yeah Rich Way Auto School see ye ne wonche and na ye fiadai oko Germany a Ken Frederick CTA Mami Abankumeti won kran Thomas Anabo Achiti Okumase ene Abdullah Emusuti Osunyan and all parts of Ghana was say if my mind can conceive it so ebetimi abamadwunim and my heart can believe it na makoma betumi ajedia then I can achieve it and only the Muhammad Ali see no enche say you did conceive the idea that you want to be an engineer, right?
Yes.
You did conceive the idea that you want to be a medical doctor.
Why not?
You think you can be a BSN nurse practitioner, you can be a broadcast journalist, you can be a mechanical engineer, you know, you can be nurse assistant. Even though you feel say one course one question, but you think you can do it. And then Muhammad Ali say and Kancho say, so why do you need to me conceive? We say, idea we about him. No, I want to be a lawyer. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a mechanical engineer. I want to be a broadcast journalist. I want to be a barbering. You know, barbering it's a very unique profession too. Anything that your mind, it me conceive, no. Now I come a GD, no. ubetumi aye. Until just gather momentum, nenya self-confidence. That's all. Don't let the dream. Your dreams should scare you, but a scare wa and say so it scares you means a dream no strong. Into dream no so you need strength, you need energy, you need confidence, self-confidence, especially to realize your dream. Into no che. Amayencha manucho body.
Yes.
Echo abiu ofe.
Yes.
Echo promises obebaha.
Exactly.
Is your kakra yes. Anyway, special good morning to your call. Thanks for joining us on Facebook.
My in-law. Yeah, once an in-law, always an in-law.
Your in-law?
Once an in-law, always an in-law.
How is Echo your in-law?
It's okay. I mean, I'm telling him. I don't need to explain, but he needs to know that he's my in-law forever.
Ken Frederick say, I'm watching from Dutchland.
Yes.
Opo, yes. I work at night too. I just go home.
Yeah,
so by the time I want to sleep, you guys come up. I always sleep off anytime. Yeah, or yes. Now
exactly. He tries hard. I mean, the
times I found night Google you so.
Yes.
Now massajo naimuno.
Exactly.
Massajo kakra.
Not in about Tyson kakra. I said what that when it's better. We are giving him therapy. How to watch? How you been keeping awake to watch basketball games? I said no catch me. Yeah, bomb match now 12 midnight. Lakers nam. Omunam second roundy. Omunam second half quarter. You told me that you still watch it. I do
everybody will know you are lying.
I'm like no Lakers in Yambo. Lakers in the finish
but I told you what.
No, second quarter.
You are already with me in my house. So how
so when I was about to leave, I'm still waiting. Me ask boy, no, so man, to men worry. Me or no, bet you not in South. Was your wife not at home? Was I not at your home around 11:48?
Before you left.
Was your wife asleep?
No, before
your
you
wife was not sleeping.
Before you left,
your wife was not sleeping.
Before I would be
before let me know share way no ko dware.
I was sleeping in the bedroom.
No.
And I'll frame it.
So oba na wo hwe no ka den che me. You came to watch the oba na won bisam say quarter be na mo do. Oba na mo yi.
No, you see once I divert. Oh see.
I'm not diverting it.
No. Maybe say me say metimi ahwe.
Na ka say
basketball nyam no na hwe. I was watching USA Honduras in the bedroom.
Ba oba no na ye
there. Na
me hwe basketball.
You called me, I was sleeping.
Yes.
And our friend,
that one I can't guarantee. I was not in the bedroom, so I can't say you were sleeping. I don't know what you were doing, but you came out of the bedroom. But you came out of the bedroom. Continue. I can only testify to what I see.
What did you
see? You came out sweating, very, very, very happy. I saw you.
One
look at you. Obi agoshe time and Lakers no finish answer.
One we are no power. You came from out of the bedroom. Where was my wife?
Your wife was also in the bedroom.
Where?
Your wife just jumped from the washroom to the bedroom. Is it not a truth? You also kind of cry. Your wife jumped from the washroom to the bedroom. You say I blackmail him. You want to blackmail me? Akwa kono
ohihye no ho akofa kusua ne
yeah you friend baby no our boy
my friend Mr. Dan so no mo de snap ni kusua be show nsem okay
o ma make Kenya no kra enura Lakers no feel sans boy o ba ni o second half
everybody no me ba tie
me ba second quarter ni o second quarter na ka 10 seconds
tie manu you see where people will know you are even lying me ba you are just making up story to fit
look at you
me fi bedroom I was sleeping when you called me
that one I can't testify
okay so be kan okra o frame no me can say na kire o frame say oh say boy 11:30 ka me
no say me yere wa ha
no ha
na o ka say that's what I heard no ka dey
oh my air muscle
what's wrong me
na me catch us say my wife nkosiu. No, is that not what I told you?
No one can say. And you said when I'm seeing me baby
Manu chupa. Messi manin kosi.
Oh no, by that time it was almost 12 midnight. 12 midnight.
O Spurs said oh yen someone
yeah, you come had the early headmaster. Men no come besem ko heavy no. Why I say we are the mind. If your mind conceives and your way it's very interesting. It ties into mind.
I know beso ko heavy yeah
oh yeah, auntie it ties into
romance as it is.
As it is.
There's also a mischievous
Romans 10, 9 and 10. But it's true. Everything is true. Because your time I like as Infinite Sans boy.
Only time I'm born.
Born. Born yourself for you die. No, catch him so you better.
No, basketball. No. Maybe catch us some
No,
it's not a crime.
Paul George had a beautiful.
No, listen, it's not a crime. So make us some it's not a crime. But don't force it.
That is how you keep awake. That's why. How are you? Why are you telling Ken Fredericks?
No, I'm telling him now that
you've been using it. Therapy I've been using.
You can. If you tell me I've been using it, that's what I'm telling him.
Yes,
it's a different story.
Exactly. Just like yesterday.
But don't say, oh yes, your wife was here. And they won't kind because I was sleeping deeply.
We don't call law court. I won't kind because you were sleeping. You see, your friend, your friend, Fakus Kubus. In law, your friend Fakus Kubus. You are sleeping. And you made a statement, and you want to believe you knew what you were saying. And them na me kasa mami yokusi. Wow, you are drowsy. You didn't even know what you said. You don't even know what you told me. You said, "Hey, me you meba." That's what you told me. So you did. Yeah, I should get a recorder on my phone. And one of me recorder. And when me recorder, I mean recorder. And when me recorder fees, except Sandeba, I come live on them will be at here.
A program.
Wait there, you only want to put me in a Fakus Kubus situation. Fakus Kubus. What's the name da? Now, frame na me da. Na me say me yemfa wonko.
What's frame na mada na say me say na me da.
You are asleep. So when you woke up, you just pick your phone. You didn't even know where you were.
Okay, but I was saying me sweaty profusely with
profusely. But I was the one who saw you. You did not. You can't see yourself. When me tell me who me, I don't know who me. My eyes can't see me.
What my miss cry?
Oh, boy, no cry there. Sometimes
hey, Manujo,
I said you can make.
Oh,
you said
you're stake now the bar.
You are using reverse psychology.
Now you
are using reverse psychology. Now we your friend bottom approach. Reverse psychology. Now we see what we see. Reverse psychology.
This is a menu doing come.
I also record you.
Okay.
I will also record you very much.
Thank you.
I will record you.
Thank you.
Untimenya ACI on my phone so and when I'm if so I may bia. And when I make you it's not good when you're talking to people and record them. I mean there should be that prima facie. They should agree that you are recording because it's an anti breach of trust. It's a no me ya na say mo bia anka hwem evidence. Anka me say me botcho.
Chandro.
Me chantro.
Empanifo kan wo wo se aboa enwa wo hwe ne hu so yi a ye fra no wotope. No credo no wa opoku jamfi wa bin adwumam wanyi ababaye otope.
Unity Radio 1039, that is just on the lighter side. Yamamu nyina chi Mahama mwakwa babiu manujo de odi na cha program na de ye nka hwe kra.
Yeah, but
unya ko fa sansem ne ba no adom no.
Yeah, but conception when you see every time I hear me confirmation, that's what I use. Romans 10:9 and 10. You believe in your heart, you conceive the thoughts in the end before it will work. That is the first step towards achieving any goal. Certain things happen to us by chance, but 99% of the time you plan for it. That is what people plan to do. It's like the motivation is just have that thought, conceive. Don't have those negative thinkings.
Now, Ken Fredericks, yes, that's all out here. Okay, Mami Abba. Mami, a couple of messages. Yes. Move on. Mami Abba says, "Good morning, my favorite morning show hosts." Thomas Nanabachi says, "I'm watching the show live from Worcester Chronom. I'm to including Chronom Danny Worcester.
Yeah, I heard them now.
Oh, and a Chronom I say a pet radio station show because they Worcester there. Exactly. Then they need to pick up our shows.
I see adopted town on good.
Ken Fredericks officially today is our summer in Germany.
Yes,
Stephen Owusu says watching live from Mississauga, Ontario in Canada.
Yes.
Mami Abba says you are saying things pa Manucho Magande. Manucho the ojana the obeka de enye bi ni o. I wish.
Me cannot create.
We de kakusua have na Mr. Danso abebo ne ache mi ntina maja no. Kamema kusua ne snap. Na ka wi a bones wo fugo bluetooth.
Me de tuo na me de bodu
ayi bisa say Antoine dazo ye adwuma. I'm watching live from Dutchland. Opo, I work at night too. I just go home. So by the time I want to sleep, you guys come up. I always sleep off anytime. Opo, don't worry. I will send you Ghana akpeteshi and local egg. Why? That one will be effective. Thank you.
Thank you. Appeteshi blue 2 cedis me you see. You see the effective one here just 2 cedis. So because you 80 pesos. Mienu. So make sure that the price is also very well.
She knows everything.
Okay, so bring it.
Bring it, Mebo. She's my manager now.
Okay. And she said, "I bias pa. I bias
now.
She's always been. You are now conferring."
Oppo is now supporting breasts, but doesn't want to admit it. Ken Fredericks.
Yes.
Agnes Asari says, "Good morning, gentlemen. What is this red tops today?"
Exactly.
and then other share red enye. You share blue ade na umisa.
Great minds think alike.
Ade na umisa. You share yellow ade na umisa.
Red, you know the power in there's power in red.
Power in red.
If I start telling you now, you tell me that I want to be mischievous. It's menka. If I tell you the power in red, you tell me I'm very mischievous.
No,
I won't say.
Okay, eti Richway Auto School Adaruman, your word of motivation, the bremo, and I see BBR. It's me. What you need to me nya? Brain and our mind to me conceive. Now I come at GDC obe to me no obe to me aye. Nti ema wabamu ma ehunu now. You can do it. Did cry? Yes, who did the researcher say you are taking risk? You can get choked on food and die.
Yes.
Nti abrabo bi we be a risk. Nti ema school na pesa ko, woman na pesa usua, we na pesa we adwuma we ape. Ema ni ehunu now. Once the mind can conceive it and your heart can believe it, you can achieve it. Muhammad Ali and the cancer. Now I'm yen free or not. Yede asadama reach we are yemfa ene Friday nti edru fiada sa yede yen word of motivation number we are na yaboy homoden the weather report no going into the weekend zede manucho kan no there are a lot of programs in Worcester this weekend eti say na ene etie ene maximum temperature ibenya ebe 76 but not without scattered and thunderstorms from 2 p.m. Econo. There is an indication say binya scattered thunderstorms sa kopim se ebebo excuse me 5 p.m. So between 2 and 5 we should be expecting that. And then ewiambo ewiemu ebeye kusu broni beka se ebeye cloudy from now kopim se ebebo 1 p.m. and then 2 p.m. to 5 it's going to be scattered thunderstorms and then thunderstorms and if we 6 p.m. econo and so mostly cloudy from 6 p.m. kopim se adie besa and I say adie bechi around 11 p.m. Now Saturday ochna manucho ochna is Saturday June 5th.
Yes.
Saturday it's going to be clear from 12 a.m. kopim 5. Saturday about 8 ewiano bebo ebeye mostly sunny from 8 a.m. 9 10 11 12 and then 1 p.m. from 2 econo na partly cloudy but any ochina no difference womni say ene no ewia nhyɛ dammo echina ewia bebo and a temperature no so beko as high as 87 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Yeah, nti Ochina a very beautiful day, sunny for the most part of the day till like 3 p.m. and then it will be partly cloudy. The clouds will cover the sun. But it will be still sunny.
Very warm.
Yeah,
very
it will
warm.
still be sunny. Even by 7 p.m. it will be mostly sunny.
Yes, that means you don't have to cover too much.
Yeah, so
you don't have to cover much. You have
tomorrow
to
it's going to be a very beautiful day.
Yes, more exposure.
Mama for program say Sunday.
Yeah, over the
Sunday.
Weekend, yes.
Yes.
All white.
Yeah, but Sunday too it's going to be mostly sunny.
Yes.
Sunday there ebebo anopa 10 krani wo 83.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Sunday
the summer is here. So make hay while the sun
shines. Yeah.
Where the sun
so that is how the weekend looks like
it's a sunny weekend.
With regards to your weather and then the ebe partly cloudy but then no temperature no be consider maximum 76 or china maximum 86. Wow. So that is how you should expect the weather to be for the weekend. Inti no. Yeah, there's a like say ma ura down so ne down auto repairs adwuma for madaruma. And I'm my the weather report no bremo quickly. Yeah, we say aboabo agudi unsam kakra no e de bremo ana Kalum Hats no doy. Enra na de two manim say Ghana ni abrante obedru Ghana na no ukwada o Ghana ni de na so England na ewo no wasi na kan sa na yonko ananadan for pa any abrante a friend say Ken Promise na de tie ni say Chelsea striker ana say ye winger obedu Ghana no wanya ahomaso gaga kesesem anyi no ho amfiri ni nuano mu onim de ya na omotaye no nkobobo
yes
yeah obedu ya obehwe Ken Promise na fuso
yeah. Na so by this there. Yes.
Yeah,
he used to have 6 packs.
Yeah, we John they say the 6 can bar one managing yeah. It has no although an exhibition match with friends on Thursday night. I was Sakumono in Accra 24 hours after arriving in the country. Now, the UEFA Champions League winner played football with some members of his family and friends. The game featured stars like Ken Promise, music industry players, and others. The striker arrived in Ghana on Wednesday and was met on arrival by the Ghanaian musician Ken Promise along with other family members. And although he started chilling and having fun, which is a good thing.
That means he grew up here. He grew up in Ghana, and I said it seems to be well integrated.
Yeah, but once I make catch also Mami Yadi or Mami Deneba Mami Deneko Ghana.
That's good. That's good. So you managed to raise something.
Yeah, one UK.
One
you are bringing a bad or Mami making sure say or Mami no papa na or more Deneko or any brands on any agent.
Oh, okay.
Like even though they were born there, they intina. Yeah, we catch us say oh ha Mama no coffee. Yes, they don't know where the dream began.
Exactly.
You see, it's not how much money you make and you staying in America, but it's letting your kids know.
Yes.
Descendants. Yeah, nananum, Ekrasia, who free baby, I'll go school.
Exactly.
You know, many brony be a Juma, or Spencer, a friend of Hannah, and no be worry or a Danish, no be worry American. Who send me free Ghana no pay myself because now see Denmark for Bobona Ghana for Bobonti. I had to say she had heard of Ghana, not per Ghana, and now Miss Nami Peso Cantina, she liked me. And now Obe worry American you ha Bema. Now unim the American in the year.
Tell me.
Or see or per se Uhu Hannah. Baby Hannah Brabo starting.
Yeah.
Into your name Hannah called Denmark. Echo Mokura. Maybe almost primary school, high school, college, like Obayan.
Yeah.
No, see, see, these are the things that make you.
Yes.
But Ebinum Yeska and now migrated from the Chrome no office, come Hano Kotana Babia, Adriania Bua. Nani
Refinichi. Yeah.
I say, I feel more teenage crying, you useless abonsam form, you know, but Nyami will reason, say, Omo cry abonsam for. Ufri fie ho nyame nim de nti ode ufri fie ho and nyame nim de nti ode abedu ba bia wodu. But sometimes, like I always say, you're limited. You're nyame tumi no. You see, you're Christopher. But you're nyame tumi. You kete if you dey be yo onko obitimi ko ofi minimobia ofi bo half okoko son crime. No asan about. He doesn't even go to his region.
Exactly. I agree. A lot of people.
Yeah, and Kaluma I always praise Nima Memopa. I told you about Danny Welbeck.
Yeah,
Kobe di buy omukoye donation.
Exactly.
Yeah, Danny Welbeck.
Yeah, Tariq.
Even though omukoye womo a ho and Tariq crowd they say no Ghana.
Exactly.
Yeah, but womo crowd we crowd they womo titi womo.
Exactly.
But womo mama mu make sure say they go back to know the roots. You say Kalum Koya on one mingle easily. British boy I wono on Ghana
football. Yes.
See, sometimes it's not about how rich you become, but how meaningful you become to your society.
You impact.
You impact.
You are in this world to impact.
Yeah.
Not to make money and build houses.
Yeah.
I know your focus. I've lost the mark because you don't know when you will die. But when you make an impact, when you are even dead and gone,
yes.
Yes.
Obi pemekume. Obi say, "Oh, the ombe. Hey, we no 1,000 years crowd. Until na match the day you know, see nipa bepe den.
Din keke.
Ya me pay nche.
Titi ni ye. I mean, it's good.
1,000 years, you die.
Exactly.
Until na debi me catch us a men na quote no say in life is not how long
you live, but
how far, but how well
you live.
Yeah,
how well
you impact your society.
Once you have that mind, life will be very simple for you. It's about impact. It's not about money and longevity.
Okay,
but be braining way. Omonim se minsi sinipa, minsi dime, minsi fie, and then the chese ma bobra. That is, we are very conservative. And when I hear things like this, is to encourage people.
Yeah, and
there's a reason where you are, wherever you are now.
Kalum Hatsnodo, I call Drew Ghana. I know that chance. Ghana near Branton, so when see a kind Ghana, you see a kind of France. Ghana for friend or Dinky, name Muko France, if Marcel decide, and I a different. Near or Nusaba, when things somehow can say, there's also more.
Yeah.
Based in Ghana.
Oh yeah, of course. He owned Lizzie Complex. He recently did, but he had a very big investment in Ghana in the past.
Yeah, they all can say Ghana players, all football players, to do business aside football. Or see, players must learn how to run the business side of football. Or tell say, Bobo, for a short span. So Bobo now started a professional bet to say 16, 17. Waba bet 37. Waba kosoro cry yes watch a pabia 40. And no cranachi say extraordinary
talent and
what say football near short span
maximum 15 years.
It's just say players no sua said the beya omu betumi aye adwuma 15 years 20 years now bobo now just boom 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 no maximize it fire investment na fire into 2 years said the beya ebeboa na all kasa no no say education is key, first of all, as a player, because you are not sure you will make it in football. Desai said it on Touch of France show monitored by Ghana Web. Until 2 players, not only Ghanaians.
Yeah, all over the world.
All over the world.
Is played everywhere. Yeah. It's a universal
game. Emmanuel Eboué.
Yes.
He almost killed himself. Yes. He became homeless.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. Yeah. These are some of the things. Now, if you know, now you call Abedi Ayupele. So now Abedi Ayupele revealing why education is important to footballers. Now Ghana's football legend Abedi Ayupele has revealed that education is very important in football. According to the football maestro, players today must be ready to learn new language, to have the ability to read, to ensure that they understand what goes on in the locker room. Speaking in an interview cited by Ghana with the French ambassador to Ghana, and Sophia, Abedi Pele disclosed that he had intentions of furthering his education at college after completing 6th form, but football activities made him quit school. Enumerating one key reason why education was important for footballers, the 3-time African Footballer of the Year noted that education helped him to read contracts to avoid being cheated by managers and gain the ability to appreciate the game. Education is extremely important because today the game is scientific. Abedi said in an interview. Abedi Ayupele so any France, ambassador to Ghana Kasano, and all can say addition ball for in Suadie. He said, and no neboa, or no so koya could do 6th form. No crown up so to us. Name Bobo into or quete went to me. Name Yame Yanadoma and Kakra with me dish contract. Mu say, I have close any way any tia said, now be no boan into a catcher Ghana place. Titru says, Omu Bobola, Omu Mabon, Canin, and say football as a Kubolo. The Chelsea player a Tomori Tony or a master's degree in engineering. There are Tommy Abraham. There are all players all over the world. Omusian, even Shaka, you know, Krumaboni PhD, basketball Shaka O'Neal. Inti or Cherese and Ne. See, Canin Nani anymore. And there, because so even if you educate yourself, as soon as you finish your career in football, you obey me and Juma easily with broadcast journalism. We have Krumha, ESPN, Fox, MSNBC, NBC Sports Network, even ABC Sports, CBS Sports, omunyina ex-footballers.
Yes.
When you say CBS for Jamie Carragher, I think across your more American partners.
Yes.
You see, and no any of you are Abedi Ayupele Edima young footballers and say omunsia there. Now if you are near Black Stars as say unim say Ghana Gusua, yes, when you 2 friendly matches, crucial ones against the Atlas Lions of Morocco and the Elephants of Côte d'Ivoire. Now Black Stars continue with preparation and May 3rd at Cape Coast Stadium with 19 players at the Manopano in attendance. Now Coach Ifran said CK Akono has been training with his men for next week's international friendly matches against Morocco and of course Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast in Rabat and Cape Coast respectively. Now Ghana board the Atlas Lions on Tuesday May 8th at Benada Ebe Rabat before it be host to Côte d'Ivoire for Cape Coast Stadium. Now the teams are using their matches to prepare for the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifiers that has been rescheduled by CAF FIFA to September 2021 over COVID-19 concerns. 19 players in Enra Omutumi 8 training years. Some more arrivals expected today. We will update you as the program goes on. Black Stars and so update free omo camp aba enono ebenada yebeko so ewo mo camp bianso so yenso yedi ebebro na who said the nyoma enso AC Echo enso ewo ho Unity Radio 103.9 Anopa Bosuo so ena wasugua uti debate ekoso Ghana Friday debate was sports mo matuni din and say is N'Golo Kante a better player than Michael Essien. You can have your share and I can also have my share. And only debate ekoso say upesa join this debate na ubetumi edo text message abrain and now comment abrain comment section of the video on Facebook. Ya de be mausanso na WhatsApp line. Your WhatsApp line 508-304-9 9394 508-304 9394 Ngolo Kante ni Michael Essien hwan ana ogiri se oya ade ana onimbo obopa eno any Friday debater eno so ye de ebremo na ye firo ne ye to ansem no so dia na ye kwa kohwe asem ba ko mienu bi a eno so ekoso em se enra league matches e bekoso enene de ye de ni nyina e de ebremo e ma mu huin but for the benefit of those who didn't have the opportunity of listening to us yesterday, Ghana Premier League week 28 fixtures are ekosono say na tie Liberty Professionals any Wafa Edibebo and Sanso and Dreams FC ebe welcome Elmina Sharks abonto mysterious draws betna Cape Coast ageneteme Abrahamu host to Adriana Sanso and 11 wonders be so betumi aye wonders ewo Bechem United eswa Brekum Chelsea betna fie I say after say has beji mami and san free omunsam no betumi any Kimfaisa edi abo ani Asante Kotoko and so any original rivals Abua Kese lot of Ghana football Ashanti Good and edi bebo mpuni impu sa game no bekoso eda kwesi ada Great Olympics and so any Accra House of Folk we city rivals they say Kotoko any Kimfaisa Asiano Sabepepe Legon cities will also welcome Inter Allies and a Mediamani Karela and so ebebo nyami adma ejwada nti these are week 28 round of fixtures and also ekoso ewo Ghana Premier League and also so imu aye pampe imu ayedin when na edin kunim ayasembisa na eno ena sesi ameno ayka say Great Olympics will beat House of Folk without Awako and Abe Kwashi eno any Accra Great Olympics Omu APRO. Now, the public relations officer of Olympics will reference Saint or say SA Ewomusa Omumran team you Abe Kwashi and a Glatsna Waku Omuni Olympics comes this year. It's an Somako PM or Black Stars there. Now, so come a Ghana for Unity as yes, Olympics team no Mukitano, a all round team with or without Glatsna Waku, any Abe Kwashi, Heart of Folk will fall, Yami Ayaduma, weekend win. Now, all Casano and Odi Etuja Happy FM 98.9 and now Oni Odia Sempa Kwame or Warikasa, or one Putu Sports so and Odi Tuja said. They will not get it easy like other clubs. They had to folks say they will score as 8. We shall see. Even without Glatsna Wako, Kasim Abekwashi, we will still score them. We any and someone. Wadi Etuja. Why didn't they release their players to the national team if they are not afraid of Olympics? We released our players. It will never happen that we will lose to House of Folk. We are only praying for fair officiating. We any and someone Saint or say and so Eddie Atuga na eno Eddie no say has a force through into one release your players crown farmer the national team the Black Stars but omo confidence say omo anko players no national team omo anko kwambia so ade a omo ebehye Accra Hearts of Folk and also Eddie ene ababeto edwa eno no afi yankopiem na yenhwe international sports news kakra Friday this morning I dey mamo kai say Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon obeyuti no anima yefe no anima da ho oluwadaruma obesesi ofefefe na bibia nso tumi akonkan bra 687 UT and na Friday come early na besesi ho weekend in yoma ukrum ye de asida kese ma asama trading obeye outdoor in baby shower obenu aduane afra dofo no ma bra beto nam no taking of fresh smoked drums neck ni nyina fish type bia obenya bi wa Samoa ho ato na urada nso say o ka no yare bi ewom bia no Fabriano no 45 Fremont Street na ono so nsiesie ema wata yechi na ede akodi unsambro anopai na international sports and news mono Chelsea coach I friend said Thomas Tuchel and penfosi e bi she wanu na to bia bi ni ntie na me no we ka say Roman Abramovich and Marina Gravnovskia one more tenase hu say papa na djuma obebo ye within bet say bosumi miense konan agi Champions League a finish top 4 asa boy FA Cup final no aso ani ye pa enu ntianam so ma me no we ka say omo ma no contract extension mfie mienu na omodi ama owura I friend said Thomas Tuchel said one traso na onye adwuma sesi am no we ka say that means say mfie miensa na aka remember Albano Chelsea emano 1.5 years and we half no ntina aka no 1 year contract and omdi 2 aka ho asese akoye 3 years inti na eno so edia free Chelsea aso ye enso atumi ababeto edwa enso ewo ho eno no na Manchester United owners I from say Malcolm Glazer ena ne man bi ye Joel Glazer ene omu ensemom de abeto dwa ene say omu eba be make fans forum appearance obeka Manchester United nya de a omu no omu ne fans krata hihia mfie dunum ni 15 years. Almost will be making fans forum appearance in his first 15 years as owner of the Old Trafford Club. Nyame Yadma enne eno mu di se adwuma no. Ni nyina ye Super League ekoba ya Manchester United fans bufu ownership no. Nti ama sesi ana mama kwan sanso na Chelsea enne almost your board meeting ma manager guess what? Roman Abramovich say team no me anam dim sika to me amedia. Na so supporters no munni ho a team na nye team. I can only make my money back from supporters. Chelsea board of directors no why institute to supporters in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, what the supporters in the room. And then on my first board meeting, yes. With supporters presence. And also any and some and to me about to ijwa elho. The bad news are and right the Bramon and Sisubium Trent Alexander-Arnold we pra Liverpool Nino Amobeka England omo a match omo a boy friendly match and we prama Sisiano it's complete and confirmed. Euro 2021 a ye babe bono enya dia obebobi na eno so edia ababe to ijwa eno no rumors and gossip kakra bi emfama mu Ivory Coast ni abrante fan say Wilfred Zaha wakache Crystal Palace say bema be bi no ameni nyina sesi edie nya dia obetumi asia kan dia ma omu bio opese oko ko akrata fan of the Times na edibai now Talk Sports on Swaswaya was Tottenham are on the brink of appointing Antonio Conte as the club's new manager with Fabio Patrici Paratisi also set to join as sporting director. Name Manujo Uti Antonio Conte says sign contract on one condition.
Tell me
that I thought you were going to tell me the condition that Hurricane won't be sold.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll say sign a contract on say this
is typically a case between choosing between your wife and your girlfriend.
How?
It's a difficult choice, or it's meant to be very easy.
For who?
For club Spurs.
How is this choosing between your girl and your
It's a difficult decision. Hurricane wants to leave. Hurricane wants to leave. They don't
but
have
he's
a problem.
Still contracted to the club.
But they don't have a problem him leaving because then he's served them very well. But you are getting a new coach who you badly want, who says that, you know what, do everything in your power to let him stay, or I won't come and stay with you.
Yeah, but saying yes,
so it's a difficult decision.
I would have understood you
if
it was the position of the club to sell him for money, maybe omu here say omu tono, and a coach necessary mamon tono. But this is a situation where the player rather wants to leave. The club can say we won't let you go.
Yes,
because you are still contracted to us to 2024.
You see, the point here is that the player has been making the noise. He clubbed on the field during their last match. So the club has not said anything in that regard that we won't let you leave.
Yeah, because they don't have to.
No, they have to.
Why should they say they don't have to?
Psychologically, Hurricane knows that he's leaving, and they are even talk club weapon. You think they're coming out to tell him that, you know what?
Ellen Haaland story Ellen Haaland the agent in Dortmund Kasai
no Dortmund they are ready to sell at a price. I mean this is what they are looking at.
They are not selling him.
No, but I mean
Dortmund even granted an interview last week
around this time. They are rumors.
Also a contract.
It's as good as saying that Haaland namkwa.
The club has no obligation.
The point is about 140, 145. There are rumors everywhere. So that's the amount they are looking at.
Any obligation.
Hurricane now. It's a difficult one for Spurs.
So why should Spurs speak? Say my uncle.
No, Spurs should let him know that psychologically and ready to say Mawako.
Yeah, if they will
intimate shows say if and I want to contact him at a monton de ameba.
No, say rumors.
Exactly.
So Spurs you speak.
No, I may say Spurs have not spoken because everything is in line that they don't have a problem with him leaving. That is my analysis. If you think I
don't think so.
I agree with you too. You don't think so. It is you. I think that where we are now,
because the player says I want to leave and the club is not talking, we won't let you leave, means the club has accepted.
No, I'm not saying they've accepted, but they don't have a problem him leaving at the right price. That is what I see. The Hurricane leaving at the right price, Spurs will let him go.
Yeah, but the point
then there's a new twist to the whole story.
If the team has the need to sell to survive,
they don't need to sell to survive.
Say, okay, Yanton Kenya and Home what I say, and then Conte says, okay, if you want me, don't sell him. But this is a point a player no moment say.
Yes.
And a team nankasanka so mubetono.
Yes.
And you can say a position of choosing between your girlfriend and your wife.
It's a difficult choice because for Spurs, I know they want you. They all analyze. Make sure say Spurs as a team. I don't think that Kane has paid his dues. If he wants to leave, they have a problem. He's not the only player in this world.
nobody says no in the player.
I'm analyzing. Me analyze it.
Because
it's a difficult choice between a wife and a girlfriend.
It's not true. The scenario doesn't fit. I don't see that.
You have a problem with me.
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
Why doesn't it fit?
If Spurs was put in a situation, say, your finances in yeah, we need to sell.
No, they don't need to be in a situation.
I don't know. Because I want to also be more on your analysis.
No,
no. Analysis. What can you do? I'm going to make us. Now you didn't repeat yourself to the same thing you said. If Spurs were in a position, say, our finances look bad, we need to sell Harry, maybe for 150 to make money. And now we also see men turn they are different. But when they play, haven't we seen so many times players have vehemently, even John Stones at Everton, on the crowd there, official or put two in transfer request. Everton didn't talk. They say you're not going anywhere. Chelsea did offer Kwehwa no more bafuye. On the crowd put two in transfer request. So the fact that Tottenham Monkasa HSA we are choosing between your girlfriend and we confirm transfer request in Koi is you know what the bar say. Official or catcher, even Tottenham hasn't spoken, but report by say or catcher space that he wants to leave. But the fact that even last year, before Jose Mourinho came, he told them similar. And Omoka said Mourinho ba, so let's try Mourinho. And then he didn't go. Hazard, how many times did Hazard wanted to leave Chelsea for Real Madrid? And where year did he go? To the fight say club in Kasa India. I think the club is not in handcuff to sell. So music as someone you know, it's just almost tongue. They are different. Even Enra almost say Hurricane U10.
No, but this time he wants to go. This time, you see, the point is, and tell make us say this time.
No, he wants to.
Everything is pointing that he wants to leave. Unless you was saying, no, I don't think he wants to leave. Let's leave it there. What we feel say?
Let's leave what there.
Say what you say person or it has always been a yearly way.
No,
I'm saying it's a big player came in with the fact that this has been always threat. Yes,
player no contract. Oh, you have a contract. You just signed 5-year contract 2 years ago.
Yes.
Now contract in Krakow 1 year. So contract run until 2024.
Yes.
And you want to mean Kase, I can't 1 year. Then the player no a club no ya chichire inside because one turn after 6 months obey to you free. But what 3 or 4 years I want to mean chichire club no.
On chichire the point is
say caught in between your girlfriend and your wife.
Yes, because Spurs as a club, the more you read, Spurs doesn't have a problem.
They are not under
but they don't have a problem in living too. I don't think that.
He even told them say this time no one listen to the offers around the 150 million because he even put in a condition because he said on himself only enough room to say some percent
because
so
contract
no one them say even though no may a contract to you guys you know looking at the money no as at now with my age you know your mom will be 2 years time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because it didn't look good even after Mourinho.
He's been an all Spurs boy. I mean, there's fact that I Arsenal fan at heart. I mean, he's been taunted that when I was in England, I said, Arsenal, support Arsenal. No, support Arsenal, but he's a Spurs player.
He's also on Arsenal.
Oh, I mean, you grew up with people.
He spoke with Good Morning.
You grew up with people. What's your say? Liverpool or example, yeah. I agree with you. The Arsenal made mistake.
Good Morning, you know.
Yeah, with Ryan,
Paul. The issue with Kane, they say, almost, I think about 80% of Spurs supporters, including me, one. I do love Spurs a lot. We do believe, say.
Bruno Ubaya now down my mic
right, we do believe say it is always true to make the success of the team. It's like player not given the best and some management all the time must give them the best. So I want to mention and this time no looking at decision from the management and lead the team to this direction as of today no many Spurs fans feel say Kane you right to even
to say he wants to go
to say that so this time when you support is huge people are not even looking
the fans are not even
to do that with that said you know I'm pressure up by management also to do something I'm decide immediately say Poch coming back and cool convince
even that you know, on the Poch Kasai I'm interview Kane and I say he's in constant talk with him but it won't change his decision.
Exactly.
That is what the player said that he wants to leave. So him wanting to leave Nadia, it is established. I know they'll be undenied. But my point in is it is not up to him.
No, it's not.
That is a Honda Meme.
Where he was warned after
what my point because contract now carnation.
They have to warn him
to make sure it's not up to him. But I just say the club position now also say till this man is coming in with this or maybe they are just sustain. I don't think they had a problem. At the right offer, they would have let him go. They don't have.
Yes. If you Antonio Conte and Tottenham is being given to you, the best player ever Tottenham. Not even at Tottenham, but who won't mean you best player in England? About Kane.
Oh yes.
Now also free. Wow, if you're
in contention to be the player of the season.
You will say same, but because Kane was wanted by this same Conte when or by Chelsea.
Or make player of the season cries in contention. Maybe or no for me.
You see,
but the point here is that make us Spurs as a club there, and can hear it's okay for them. Now we can say psychologically they are prepared to let him go for the club to move on because the personal development is also important. In our case, he wants to be like a Ronaldo or a Messi.
Yeah, because supporters no feel say. I mean, even if it was me, I will understand. And players knew how to help him win anything.
Yeah.
And the other teams are getting even better. By the day, Chelsea cry Chelsea sorry. The money Chelsea spent, Tottenham they will never spend that.
You can give reasons to both sides of the coin and make us say Tottenham as a club now. Is it that player now soon the personal ambition yeman and co announce say yentie coach be say coach is up and there as much as we love you to go and follow your ambition.
But I think I think Kane might stay a year more. That's what I say. Because they feel say Conte is a winner.
Right.
See that's
everybody see that.
Yeah,
I think he will go.
Conte will win a trophy for Tottenham this season.
But I think Kane.
No, I'm telling you, Conte will win a trophy for Chelsea this season and for Tottenham this season. Not
no. But it's a serial winner.
Conte is a serial winner, not a Premier League, but any of either FA Cup or Carling Cup.
No, but for you have to lower expectations so that you don't become like Manchester United. I don't want you to die. You are very young to die because expectations kill people. Well, but him say it's a surprise.
Something with the English
because
players
Tottenham, all good players, Sergio Regulo. Now,
I wanted to go there so I can say he doesn't have the help because their team doesn't look too bad.
No.
I mean, I want to make Tottenham is a bad team.
I want to make a point.
That's why I'm saying with Conte coming, no, they can. Mourinho lost it.
Who said the London guys, especially English players now, or more based in London, or more that kind of tripod Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham. Tension into. Most of the dedicated players now, or my dream say me Arsenal boy, me Chelsea boy, me Tottenham boy. So person will move out. I no person not the sympathy of the fans.
Yes.
They always check.
It helps you because Torres lost it. As Lukopen or English boy, he left with acrimony, but he succeeded. Because he was successful. He was an English boy.
I just say Kane is also watching that a little bit. He wanna. So right now, the fans make us we are okay because we paid the dues, and that money, they enough room to talk about.
Yes. But you see, and everything was on Coastal. There's this caveat Abim.
Right.
Said to get a Conte, he must rescind his decision. Exactly. Psychologically, the player needs to really bring himself again. Exactly. He's a strong boy. I mean, Kane, he will not just crumble because he's not being allowed to go. He will not crumble under pressure. But the point is, Tottenham, Danny Levy, everything. This is the time they can cash in on him too. Hurricane now, you can get about 100 million out of him. And City will pay. Which is City, Aguero call, now when soon to me holding fort. Jebre Jesus is not holding fort. All you need, a player from his position, he's one of the leading contenders in assist. Aside winning the goal king. Aside winning the goal king, it's the best thing to happen. Also, the more I read about him, let me read about the player of the season. This time around, also be actually said nobody was stand out. Ruben Diaz efforts at City gave them that added edge or buy, and he's really helped them near identity. Now Virgil van Dijk won it in a similar situation, but you can't overlook Kane too. Kane effort as a centre forward, and assist for that kind of game on to let that golden player also go on a bad day. Because Daniel Levy was ready to do very good business, make very good money out of him. At this point, that we're picky. Even all the goal game, all the assist. Chelsea a proposal. Yes. Tim Abraham had Snodoi plus money, exactly, which would have been a good deal. Yes, and then a friend is saying City, City, so almost Sterling, Sterling, and then Sterling, another player plus money. Exactly, you know, Sterling, Sterling and Jesus. So, but maybe a Tottenham, honestly speaking. Getting Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, connecting with money. You see why I told the choice is not difficult. You see, you want a Conte. Conte, you say, Obeji says, can I remember? It's a easy decision. No, Anna make us say, it doesn't become easy. Anna make us say,
But you can invest the players in other strikers for Conte.
Exactly. That's why Conte should lower his demand.
Look at also the opening.
You see, we are getting the Conte should also lower his
team contracted their man. Yes, Masa. Jiwe because team near trophy.
Yes. So now Daniel Levy has to make that decision.
Ono the player bia or Chelsea no pe bia or Inter Cotono.
Oh yes.
No Eriksen.
Yeah.
Roberto Lukaku. You lose out to Manchester 75 million last minute. Okofa
and it's worked.
No pay from Arsenal. Mo player Chile
Luka.
Chile boy no.
Alex.
Sanchez.
Yeah, Sanchez.
Every player that he wanted. Sanchez.
Ungrateful being. You were disillusioned. We brought you to give you a life.
You sure?
Wow, you were jilted. And
he did well.
No, by the way he left. I mean, you see. No. The point is that Arsenal do baby no 2016 I was in Nabi Honum.
Mamia Banku
you push a boss in Yamano. You made him a call figure.
Mamia Bankuma say. Mimi say Opesa Oba Manchester United ana.
On Intimeba, I'll consider me about
analysis without bringing Manchester United in. We analysis beer,
but they are the most successful club.
Who can say Ado Peso na Bruno Kevin say Ado Peso Manchester United and
lowering expectations. Listen to them. Yeah, United fans are more expectations. You see, I know my Arsenal fans. I'm sure broken heart view. Nanka Villarreal.
Obi woni team no GD team no masi lower. Sa na ka kire me na anu fiada wa. Nane na otwe.
Would you say United fan bia me show so bia kunu na tene ente.
United fans.
Say GD onya so be share Villarreal without fear of favor no. O be share mo be 10 no po easy. Anka wo yellow and wo dwane.
I was really surprised.
So I was flabbergasted. Stupendously flabbergasted.
I saw a movie or something like
that. I mean, that's what. But if they had lowered the expectations, they wouldn't have been surprised.
Okay.
Well, it's Sunday Americans, you lower more expectations. Well, I say express now, say now why you don't even believe Conte can win you a trophy, a serial winner of the sort.
Well, I see you so hype mom.
This guy, let me tell you something.
Catch me.
Me, yes, Spurs fans, no. You're into
trophies.
No, trophy. You're into
3 points.
Get like Chelsea system. They say. Chelsea system near like
we trouble more
trophy.
Trophy.
That is, and if you look at the expenditure yearly,
yes, they buy sources.
So being saying
I said Chelsea,
we don't buy.
Chelsea buy. They don't build the legacy. They just buying. They just buying and buying.
The only English club. The only English club or making profit, even in COVID.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
As
financial fair play buy.
So they buy their way to success. They don't believe in building the
financial fair play buy. Financial fair play buy. A beer the city. One say Chelsea financial fair play there.
Yeah. You are getting there
because we
exactly.
No, we live within our means.
No, you see, they were banned for 2 seasons and it gave them some respite.
Last week, now make kind as Vinga.
Yes.
Article be about Marina Grabnowska. As in Vinga says, she's one of the finest footballers. But you banti you.
Oh yeah, you no. He sells at very good prices.
Administration rough.
Yes.
Nanka whole team. Now your palm owner nephew UK say, hey, yeah, mama have you movies I renew. Now a jack team ni national balance.
Yeah.
COVID. Manchester United boka, Liverpool boka. Omukomuji champions.
Say money ya ban musu for 2 seasons a month.
How much did we spend?
How
much did we spend last year?
No, but
COVID time, how much did we spend?
That time after the ban, you could afford 200 million without stressing because for 2 seasons you did not sign.
What was our revenue? You signed it 3 no. Three now you signed it.
He gave you a typical Spurs and Chelsea
question is how long has financial fair play been in effect? Ebichi PSG, Ebichi Man City. Won't say Ebichi Chelsea.
Say a matter of time.
A
matter of time.
Something that is a
matter. No. I support it.
Chelsea.
All can I okay cash na no.
Me can share.
How many you na
Chelsea the difference between Champions League or FA Cup. It is a fact, say. They have spent exuberant.
Exorbitantly.
No, let me finish. If you the numbers are there.
Mama numbers no.
The numbers are
no. Give me the numbers to back
up. And
I'll put the numbers here for
you. You spent.
No, give me the numbers.
Compare Timothy to say Everton.
Now got top player.
Hold on.
Yeah, most expensive player.
This year.
Kai Havertz. More expensive player. Why? Pepe.
Yeah.
Pepe almost the same price.
Pepe how many years? How many years?
About 3
years.
So look at the 3 years. Car Arsenal spend. I had Momo there within 3 years. No compact money.
Even when you
1 year, Krama spend it. So you guys spend.
Unim time Mukoto Bamiyan. Yeah, to play a yeah, Jimu West product.
So what's your point? Chelsea doesn't spend. It's why it's high spending club in England.
We do it in contest. We do it in.
You are one of the highest spending clubs in England.
Who spend it?
I mean, so what's the point?
So my point is
within the last 5 years, go check. Say Manchester United. Even Manchester United. No, within the last 5 years. Within the last 5, no, more fair. I don't know why you people always target Chelsea. Within the last 5 years, Manchester United sika omako spend on players. Go check. Never compare Chelsea there.
Chelsea.
Last 5 years.
We cut a story about the London clubs. What I'm saying is
I don't know why more time Chelsea do. Yeah, trophy crown am person mo say no. Check Manu to the computers when check United.
Oh boy, me a Tottenham fan. If you talk about the London clubs, Obian to be fan home to Chelsea as at now because Chelsea deserve to win the Champions League. They even deserve to send a leg in the crowd. That's a community because me patch say, share the rate of investment in the club. It's so great.
Investment come with time.
It doesn't matter. What I'm saying
time Abramovich invest. No. I wouldn't allow you as Tottenham fan to come and attack my club.
I'm not attacking the club. You are. I'm praising you. Someone invested so well. You spend so much, and therefore you are winning something.
We are buying something.
2 years ago, I Tottenham called Champions League final. That one now, but Timaka said.
Anam can't tell Real Madrid some Mutomu success.
At that time in Liverpool.
They call champions. Anam can't tell Real Madrid some Mutomu success.
I can say London clubs, or separated Spurs and Chelsea to make an analysis.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't go outside to
Champions League back where GM make say benya atamfo.
No, must spend a lot and you deserve it. Trust me. Situation here. It's true.
Pepe 71 million pound not the bench.
I don't predict to see a bit of crown draw because my spending channel it's so huge. You say you deserve to win everything. As far as London is concerned, and you can say Arsenal and Tottenham, you're worried about Chelsea. What you say? We cry players from the Champions League, you know. Probability somebody spending 200 million within the next 6 months, you know, and you're really almost 90%
because you was
exactly until you have to win it. So until then, your big deal say Chelsea at the Champions League. What I say, the money has set the part already. This is not about competitiveness. This is not about good administration. This is not about good technical setup. And yeah, having money, buying what you need.
That is very untrue. Money alone doesn't.
And that is exactly why Man City and Chelsea should go to the finals because Mumi and Usika must spend it from the English sector. No, you have my numbers now. It's enough to confirm say one of you should win the cup. Period.
Now I PSG ska almost spend it. Onim name Sika Oje. Name Sika Oje a week. If you Chelsea players come out 5 years top
outside England, we talk about.
No. So see,
why are you expanding the equation to that?
Because we are talking about you.
And leverage.
Because we are talking about you. Even in England make Manchester United.
Expand so that when your PSG they are balancing leverage.
No, Man U are signing to Mumu. Why did people say time Mourinho, that coach your friend is saying Louis van Gaal buy say come man say support now any Mourinho
no but Man U dividend of course
if start from Louis van Gaal buy up to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and look at Manchester United expenditure and come tell me say
and they went to the Europa Cup final
and they lost,
of course. So if you look at where they got to, it tells you say no. It's not always about you. If you look at Man U expenditure,
say you spend and don't. He said you spend compared to Spurs.
That's all he said. No,
but he was making an analysis.
It's an argument where we need to talk about. Say teams need to be spending so much. When Man U is almost final, that's good. It tells you say make a lot of improvement. Must spend it. Arsenal can never get there because for the past 3 years now,
I'm sad to say Eric in
so for Arsenal to go to semi-final in the Europa, that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So Eric was
it was a good thing.
Wafu dada.
So for me, Man City and the Chelseas, I always expect them to be there and no big deal because they spend too much.
They have a fine
and therefore
we're working for them.
Yeah. The system is working.
They say Ana Bisuma is more signing. Mokoto na muntimi mfanye hwa na
that player very good.
I think the Chelsea
Brighton.
The Chelsea.
We are buying our sources. Why do you even say that?
But there's nothing wrong buying your sources.
We are not.
The modern game, if you don't buy, you can't win. Every major club now,
the players are
you
there.
See, I don't even see why.
The players are there to be.
Barcelona, and normal say, but over the year, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Chelsea, they buy because if you don't buy, you won't win.
You won't win. Exactly.
You can't joke. You can't be joking with like the way Wenger was behaving. So
if you don't buy, you can win. You can win.
Yeah.
So you are buying your success. There's nothing wrong.
We are not buying our success.
My investor not in it. That's good.
Success are G. This year.
The rate of turnover is very high.
Lampard.
I'm not surprised.
Lampard 10 way and on top because of the transfer ban in and on top Harvest and on top Werner.
These are not ordinary players in the market too. So don't say not talk Harvest, not talk.
No, any ordinary players. Any ordinary players.
Ordinary players.
Real Madrid the tour. Eden Hazard. Any Jovic. Etua ye players ne me ensan ye tour. Mumie etua o dey calculate.
But they were the hottest prospects in Europe.
And then 60.
But they were the hottest.
Tottenham Kofa. Tottenham Kofa player be on loan from Portugal.
What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about the Timo Werner ordinary players.
Just two players.
What's the point? Kai Havertz and Timo Werner for the past 2 seasons they've been hot prospects in Europe. Everybody's talking about them. Even Timo Werner, Liverpool wanted him. Money issues now. They couldn't. Timo Werner, they wanted him.
The best players in the
listen, the player chose Jessica. Timo Werner, player only told Diego Jota. Omuto saying.
Oh, but do you know how they pay? 35, but do you know how they paid? Omuto 5. They support him.
Chelsea.
Liverpool.
Don't go there.
They are not serious with the Diego Jota way. Diego Jota, some bad deal. I don't know why Wolfsburg decided to go on that terms with them. 5 million. Every year 5 million to pay 35 million.
Almost spread there now.
I mean,
the modern it doesn't matter. And then other player be an outright. Yeah,
it matters.
The only player that we paid was Timo Werner because now a buyout clause. So you had to pay Timo Werner. Kai Havertz one can see Chelsea. Even at the Hazard, Real Madrid is still paying Chelsea. Player BNY until up front. Now even continue
add-ons, right?
Yeah,
so the add-ons
add-ons if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Just a continue. Barcelona is still paying Liverpool.
Doesn't know, but
no.
Thomas Partey 40 now 50 million. Man buyout clause.
Why are you doing fan zone here? You asked me a question and I
didn't ask you a question.
Are you doing a fan zone?
I don't know why I don't attack Chelsea.
Yeah, fanaticism.
I'm here to
and I 35 41 Diego Jota go and check 41 million pounds. Timo Werner was 40 saying 45.
But what are you doing fanaticism?
No, men can no muniska. Sometimes on the man say Uncle Liverpool because the player chose Chelsea because no full sell he will have better chance.
I don't know why you are incensed when
Chelsea Chelsea at Chelsea and Timo Werner say and Chelsea.
They did almost success. They have really buy their
and
there's a fact. Can compete.
Success I will see at Ukraine saying. I don't even understand. And I'm going Real Madrid 13 you know imagine because first we are seeing now obi a player kese Real Madrid naneto. Why didn't you tell them that? Yankwa Kwajibia yenu Tiland intia yemu ya and buying sources. Share Maza Diego Jota was 41 million pounds. Check Timo Werner says 4 or 5 million pounds difference and Liverpool nyanto. Obi ato utono wentimi anyusu ni ye na akoto 93 million pounds sterling $93 million player in Pepe at never bench Chelsea spend dodo. Use your money well. Buy players that can give you trophies.
$93 million.
Check your hair. What about dollars are checking here?
Pepe story you have a point there.
Thomas Partey won Atletico. Manchester City crown no open or bar had no. The ball is here. I'm saying the ball.
Talk about Chelsea, I tell you, I'm not talking about Chelsea too. I say, why will I say that?
I say, also a fan zone and a fan zone because we analyze.
Where did we enter fan zone? Then it's as good as saying, "Men catch Chelsea was and Papa and come was them."
No, me say, who analysis are fair? That's all I say.
So I'm not fair about them. So I
Chelsea.
Look,
crucify no. Mazaya Oh, Koto Pepe now who know usually.
We
deserve it. because
you guys have done a lot.
Brazilian
I think
player.
you guys have worked a lot towards it, and
we deserve it.
You deserve it because you spend a lot of money. That's okay. Oh, Charlie, me, I say me no didn't come over.
200 million pounds sterling and spending and I'm with City Crown must want to shake or check home. Ruben Diaz near there. The
almost situation is serious. They say almost figure things out.
Obi a financial fair play at Chino Crowd Champions League. One team and sign you. One some hitting on. Yeah, more bro for Yabani, the Africa Chok Africa.
This is about London. Sorry, it's about
Namo London team bio apart from Chelsea.
Senti, I need you come as he's a Tottenham the main fan compare Chelsea. Because my one player cried to me the whole entire staff for 4 years, you know.
And you PSG.
Yeah. Just say we must all say
okay, Yanka messages now yeah met to us so politically. I say Agnes Asari say okay. I say I hear you, Manucho. That is what Sir John was remembered for, making an impact. Yeah. Opo Lukaku said he's staying at Inter. Yeah, Lukaku say or trying Inter. Eric Kwachi or see the Red Army crew low. Eric, one man time and then Manucho trouble team nipa. Or see team no lower more expectations. Nana Bankuma says N'Golo Kante is like a silent pistol. He is not loud. But still, I think you meant to say, but still does the job beautifully. Whereas ACN was an epitome of strength, speed, and resilience. They are different players, but have some familiar qualities. Comparing them is a mistake. Harry wants to win trophies, and him being at Tottenham would waste his talent. I don't see Tottenham winning a trophy anytime soon. Lawson Jr. says Kane will go this summer. I agree with Manucho. Yeah. Kane says he wants to go. We all know that. But as to whether said team knows be turn on another thing altogether. Mami Abankuma says, and Manucho Magandi cannot make a point without mentioning my darling club. My darling club. You love the Red Devils too much. David Agbanyaga says phobia the best. Opo, good morning. Eric say I'm here. Pa Lawson says Sterling will fit Arsenal squad. Yeah, there's a news Arsenal per Sterling. Arsenal will play Wafu. Eric Mendas is all the aba. Yeah. Menyawan kameden. See Arsenal omo bebo Wafu.
Yes,
they don't go Africa ko bo Wafu.
Is it Premiership no you break crowd omo volleyball crowd mechom.
Oh there.
Yes, sir. Premiership na ko break crowd no ehun so omo ye training crowd mechom.
E mechom. Tina Eric so omo. Yes, they don't call Africa ko bo Wafu. Wafu. And don't beat me. Send the top on the party African into obebu omo African term. Africa ko bo Wafu. Lawson Jr. says Arsenal don't really have a right winger, so Sterling will fit. Mami Abankuma says Lampard bought Ziyech, Kai Havertz and Timo. Even that was a plus. Yeah. All teams buy their way to success. If you don't buy, you can't win. Simple.
Exactly.
It's simple.
It's true.
Okay, young friends here na entwaso na emra mehwe na Bruno akwaba.
Charlie me that.
Ati abom design.
Bibi Adam.
Ma
Bibi Adam. But this one say Otisiana o ya abo president ya dey. So I'm here to know what you want to take about that.
Me abo president.
Charlie mo nya abo tre. Ghana na never flow. The numbers are good.
When now Ghana ma.
And you want to no munjai. No, the mission is to caution you guys. You know,
caution. Nothing is working. No, but it's good. I mean, I know you know you say anybody. No, but the truth,
you especially. I'm here today to let you know.
No, the unemployment has improved. The economy has improved. Galamsey has gone. Listen, power situation. Let's not go there. No. Ghana is in a conundrum. It's in a state of confusion. Let's help to build it. But what we see now there is negative. I'm not. At the times I've had it with Opo even off radio. I don't see positives. I don't see positives.
No, Ben Mike.
Okay.
You guys should be really, really slow.
I want to want a small. Chairman, my chairman, chairman, MBB chairman. Now, Kasawa Sasri.
We said you're muy dear because Chalemishi, but me whom
Daniel Boachimens, right?
Hey, Massa, my chairman, home.
My chairman, yeah, Massachusetts chairman. On the small,
I was a mobile pie. It's okay. Sports in the air. But more double into politics
yeah, more sports on.
No. I think it's better. Some more because politics.
No. Other man in Gaza. Also, better say more sports.
No, stay Chelsea now for a while.
No. Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea.
Would double call right hand side Indiana pressure.
Make Chelsea pressure.
Minor move. You guys are doing great, to be honest. And I'm here to say it's a fantastic job so far. But the level of criticism,
fantastic job when you are, but
the level of criticism, they pull the government down and make sure he doesn't get the necessary recognitions in there. You guys have to define it differently. And I think if you look at it,
did you say pulling the government down?
No, I think it's a strategy.
Maybe in these 5 minutes to explain.
It's a strategy from you, Oppo, and your dearest panelists to distract people from seeing the good stuff the current administration is doing, right? And some of us will not sit down for you to do that. And this morning, I'm here to let you know, sir, bring it on. Let's settle it straight. Because me were much feeling, sir, as much as what you guys think is enye no. And some ready to highlight the good stuff. That's what government is for. You won't say always a good playing field. But don't always be like the thing is going down. It's not fair. I mean, I think you guys are better than that. You know what is happening.
Bruno, you guys
are my friends. Some of them in the morning.
No, but Bruno,
Galamsey issues have improved. They are friends anymore. May I represent Ghana?
I mean, you are my friend. I agree, but your conscience should lead us. Bruno, Galamsey,
No, Bruno. This is serious. This is serious this morning. No, I'm really surprised.
Yeah. I'm here to let you know it's more highlighting the good stuff of the government.
No, but that's your job.
PR for MPP now.
There be but some of you PR for the opposition.
We are not doing see, that is the mistake MPP people are making. That when you speak against the government, bad things they are doing, you are NDC.
No.
When I was at Rock FM and speaking against Mahama, was I MPP then?
No. What say? As much as you highlight these bad stuff, are buying it here to improve. It will also be very prudent and good. Say,
don't we talk about the good things?
I don't hear that. Personally,
no, you want to hear what you want to hear.
No, I don't hear that. Right?
No, but say positive.
As
if it's positive, we say.
Yeah, current affairs.
This is an opportunity to tell you, say. Hey,
no, but Bruno, we do current affairs. So tell me the issues in Ghana, like this one, positive. You think?
Oh my goodness!
What us discussing? Say Ghana. There's the 3 major issues in Ghana today. Since morning we've listened around.
No, but I didn't think and cry no pay. Hashtag fix the country for Accra Court. You did you hear what happened with the police
at the court?
See, how do you expect me to come and sit here and say, "Oh, the government who controls the police?"
The hashtag
you tell them, fix the country is against the government. Yes,
I want to go there. You have the
videos.
So we are Ghanaians and
fix the country for me Egyptians. Yeah, so why were they not allowed to do their demonstration?
Demonstration is the same as funerals.
Oh, okay.
No,
let's go there.
Let's differentiate this.
Yes.
Let's separate the apple from
demonstrations are violent.
No. When you talk about demonstration, and this is an intended demonstration against the government of Ghana.
No, I don't think so.
No. I think, sir, whether you don't think so.
Oh yeah, it's against the government.
I don't see.
People are expressing their disgust.
Not a specific.
I've listened to Kojo Nkrumah say that he's good. Let's face the country. We should all rally.
No, Manu Chote. Nobody is saying fix the country is a bad thing, but it's against the government. Any day it's obvious. But because the people feel that the government is not doing enough. The government promised them and they haven't delivered.
No, but I hold a different view to that.
Because it's not.
No, because I've listened to
Kojo Nkrumah didn't start it.
No. See, information minister not say he starting fix yourselves now. And they as a government, they even agreed to face the country because a rally for all of us.
Wasn't that the fact that they agree? Okojo Nkrumah Kansano does not change anything. That fix the country is targeting the government because it's the government that has all the institutions and everything.
I agree.
The issues they raised Doomso. Who now they fix it Doomso? No. Yeah. They raised issues on education. Yes. Who can fix that? The roads. Hashtag 5 major components. At the start of the government.
Fix the country should be seen as in the fix your country when we should fix ourselves too. I think fix yourself is in the fix the country.
No, man, we understand fix yourself too. But my point in this fix the country.
Talk about it. There's negativity in Ghana.
Is targeted at the government. And
it's an anti.
Not anti. You see, that is where
anti-government movement. So like I said, it's against the government.
No, it's not.
An anti-government.
You know, there are some NPP people in that.
Exactly. So.
And anti, but my point is that it's telling the government to say, it's targeting government. So, the government the power to fix things.
Good.
All the things they ask us to.
Yes, but it's not against the government. I
against them.
I have a problem with it.
No.
I got you.
Yes, sometimes let's because it's important. It's too strong to say Obi face the country or time government.
No. Let me say targeting. The word I use is targeted or aimed at the government to fix things.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's
make them better.
Or to urge them to do
a rallying call for all Ghanaians that we should, but they hold a bigger chunk.
Yeah, but where I have a problem, listen. You see, during Mahama time, there were so many demonstrations. Let my vote count to cry, which we genuinely knew. Send MPP for the British.
Yeah, go ahead.
It went on.
Right.
In as much as unfortunate incident happened, my police for to be then it went on. Okay, there were numerous of them that went on. But my point and he says, "Semosi COVID inti, it is almost demonstration no." At then at the same COVID protocols are yes a large gathering into ye momo nye demono. Say John people were not even wearing masks. Multitude
chanting towards
multitude
videos.
And the president went to the funeral, the vice president went, dignitaries upon dignitaries. But Obiso Oyene demonstration, tell them, okay, these are protocols. Munya mask, munya say, munya George Floyd Fimu, we were in COVID. People did their demonstrations.
Right.
Why are you stopping the people? Because say fix the country, hit government they are using every means possible and ways possible.
I'm not saying say hate or more responded that way. Number one, the government really, the presidency and the hierarchy of the government and control decisions of the Ghana police. That's number one.
Who appoints the IGP?
So what's it?
That's something nobody will buy.
No, I'm not saying buy it.
I'm here to protect my listeners too.
Of course, me say the presidency as at the net 2021 Ghana no. And the government no control Ghana police for decisions. The Ghana police has been always independent under President Mahama previously, and now under Kufuor the same thing. Ghana police decisions are almost granted demonstrations. Any omutimi call up demonstrations. No, the system is still the same. There is no political party be and government be any time or massage Ghana police to make sure say one more microphone called demonstration. Number one, safety of the people, property and places. No, number one agenda.
Safety of the people.
Because demonstration into say a year is could be defined say a year. You could define the areas of which you could say specifically
Bruno,
they only gave COVID as the reason. Safety. Then there will never be. There will never be demonstration in Ghana. Then they should safety. No, but I forget. The only reason given
Japan
different from funeral celebration is those. Because you can't be called demonstration. The entire police station permit. These demonstrations no so it exists to other environment, other people are sabi any plan. I'm not talking about party or anyone. I'm talking about Ghana police decision not to allow it.
Ghana police constitution yomodia.
Abine doesn't control Ghana police. A decision from the hierarchy of Ghana police.
So why did
the demonstration to
Abine doesn't control police? Fair enough. Why did the president go to Cape Coast last week and talk about Ahmed Swale said the police is committed, the police will capture the murderer, and the police will bring the perpetrator to book and punish them, whilst the Ghana police service were present? I don't know my GP in Kasa.
Is that his job?
Okay, it's a good question. The fact that the president is
meanwhile, Canada Japan had mentioned a name that the police, your own party Canada Japan said in New York, whether in Accra TV.
Canada Japan, attorney general.
No, make Canada Japan. No, attorney general, but you know who Canada Japan is. Man, I'm used to Canada Japan and some DJ debate
in terms of security, death matters.
I think you should not throw us off our way.
No,
man, 5 minutes.
No, me point in this. Ghana
police.
When Canada Japan mentioned that guy's name. Guy no boni di Kumasi no. Say Ansuji abo say police for no shield no. Now mu tumi kan so mu ko che no na ya frɛ say onwane no adwane.
These are not credible evidence.
Fine, it is not. Yeah. But why didn't the IGP come out and address the media? Why was it the job? This is a damning statement on the Ghana Police Service. Why was it the job of the president to come and say?
I think the police is not there to respond to all issues coming from
Kennedy,
from
a leading member of MPP,
the citizenry. Listen, the issue about Ahmed Dianene Kennedy, I'm not saying the police has done well. They have really been behind time. Whether with time in the future they can catch up, it's up to them. But for the president to go to Cape Coast and say Ghana police is working towards
a man for say police for no cover. And yeah, no, I can read this. Or say a man for say police for no air cover the oye bonene shield. Who's the president no? And you know the entire cover by no. What's the president doesn't
respond
and that's all
doesn't control the Ghana police.
So if there is something at the corridor,
it's not true.
But on paper, that is how it's supposed to be. The police says so
on paper now.
Yeah, but say police no and you are buying the control more dear. My point is say Nanado respond to Kennedy Japan semna okayen. Why should it be his job? Uko Cape Coast to Kokan wasem. Cape Coast now about police for her and why is the IGP, CID department, BNI and the security institutions in Ghana are in charge of those investigations? Yeah, can't say me go so tarnish your image no. Are there now more now president now can say the police is not covering or shielding anyone. Now mo be chedio yeah no near punish no. Why should that be the job of the president?
I think
I want to understand
what the president did there. No, enshrining the constitution says a president Kasa. So I could be say it's on his own take, taking advantage of the opportunity ceremony to say that. But practically, no.
But Bruno,
Ghana police will not take say Obi Kasa.
No, they have to.
They have to work
if there are wild allegations
to be successful.
And
Ghana police is investigating about Ahmed Swale so well. Say they can predict some time to come back successful.
They can predict.
Of course, Opo. That's like Jumano. You have to work towards it.
How many years?
And then they are a factor. And then they mean support to police search. I'm not here to say Ghana police are so excellent. I'm not here to say Ghana police are there. Kufado's time of police is doing. I'm here to say Ghana police is highly independent. I'm here to say the government is not massaging Ghana police. I'm here to say
independent and as a
no, the police has always been independent.
Oh, time and NPP for Muka say Mahama and Ma let my vote count.
I think there is no evidence of that. What you are talking about, MPP said, and there's no evidence of that. What I'm saying is that
it's immediate evidence more of John Boadu and all the high-rank MPP members accusing NDC being behind let my vote count.
How far back would you go for evidences if you want to do that?
You see, Paul, your friend saying Paul this also challenged me. Yeah, NDC story be say and also be and bring evidence of not say a dear cry. I did evidence now. Time bibi am refi o se me mfa date ya assembly see yemra anytime I brought everything. You don't see how things we don't just
let me finalize this on this topic. Look, if you look at the Fourth Republic, right, or the presidents about what happened recently concerning Galamsey, a stalwart of the party like KJ Mfua and Kounubaya victims, I can tell you within history, say it's difficult to find a very strong recognized political party in Ghana what buying from opposition named women's organizer and as a top party official acquire victim of normal government security agencies roll calls. They are too okay, you know. I can dare and tell you, say it's difficult to say
political
party be political party be a
appointed
political parties be a Ghana, including NDC, any other parties. No, ebe wa buy more. Omo top brass maybe to say KDM4 level no. Obey a victim of government decision to clamp down.
No,
hold on.
John Bodu last week even said that it should be investigated.
Yes, it is because
Kejemfua is being victimized. It's everywhere. MPP for now deep down money. No, if you are tweeting,
I'm not tweeting. I'm saying that on paper, a leading member of the government, a leading member of the political party in power today,
who's been issued license
in just March. And I'm telling you, sir,
we should be happy.
No, that's not the angle I'm going. I'm saying, sir, in the whole of Africa, no political party yet being run by the human organization. Be determined to go after his or her own people. And this thing that happened
because
it's not about that. Because
it's there for everybody
the system
to see.
To clean the rivers and stop galamsey Wakoya victim. And the Abino is going after her. Period. And this is an example of a class administration from a great government. You have to understand.
This is an example. Okay, Matuas here. What about the example of 500 excavators getting missing? And then government being charged 50 million judgment debt for Ghana to pay.
I love you to bring that on. That's just another low blow from the government. I'm not saying it was good. But as much as we talk about the low blows, let's also highlight on the other side. That's what I'm here
for. Other side like what? We should commend
Other side
for being the victim.
A whole leading member of the party.
I disagree vehemently.
That's perfect.
Vehemently.
I agree with you so very
go and listen to your own people.
Vehemently.
It's not about our people.
Just like Otumfuo said, you know.
The same Etiwa forest, A+ went there to show people are mining close to where Bono. I don't know. Maybe you've been told that they are against Inti.
Listen.
That's what you said.
Mami state idea clearly.
No political I believe.
This is the thing. Mami state idea clearly. I don't know. The last time you came, you told me, sir, you are here for the country.
That's why I'm here for the country.
No, and then you are here for the party.
Oh, one party. The party no more citizens of the country.
Citizens of the country, but section people leading. Say your opposition.
Of course, the country cannot be run without a government, and the government comes from the political party.
But this is what I want us to do, or this is how we do our shows.
What is it?
Bruno. We love our listeners, we love our viewers, and we love everybody that takes time to listen to us. I don't come and sit here with political lens. Say MPP for ya DNA bebo mo abaso. Na nado edi first HS by. I mean you can go back and now God so good. Yam programs from time and memorial started Unity Radio 2017. You can go back and we see MPP for see yebu mujadodo. Can go back na archives munko back na munko. Where they do good things, we applaud them.
I haven't said that. It's my own personal mission.
Okay. But Senor man ko ya nyanko ponimni. I can close my eyes on issues that I know are white. Na my better radio so na makasa black. And issues that are black. Na my better radio so ni akasa white. If things are not going well and we sit here and we criticize MPP, it means we even love you people because we want you to be on your toes and do the country fair. And it was the same thing. And now you say, I'm going to say, oh, now they're more because when Mahama was in power,
right,
violence begat violence, bars branding, scandal upon scandal. Of course, they also thought. That time I was at Rock FM.
Okay, you go ahead.
I was at Rock FM.
Yeah, attacking media, we will not talk about it. Bruno, sometimes give us that little credit.
Makoyongo credit. Violence begat violence. By election,
right.
Pisana na sabremo. I don't know that day. Krana me person who's to program now. This is something we've been doing. It's not that Nanado is in power. Intina, who can say as a targeting and you boom ja no. Mami Miza say MPP buy and omo ya dear bibia ko and I bet na hade bia na yebo mo abaso every day. Yebo mo abaso akabeba beka say you slow down.
I do. Thank you so much. To be honest with you, number one, and yet party decision and are from any jurisdiction.
Okay.
Whether Massachusetts, whether Worcester.
That's the way I was starting in India.
It's not in your MPP decision. It's not from any directorate. And I know
officer will be doing because you're bomb.
No, Mimi Fee say you guys are doing great. Number one. And that's why we all love to listen. That's why I decided to stop by, right? Be a friend of this house.
Yeah.
Exactly. And to me, we want maximum access to work with you guys.
Yes.
And as partners, especially working together, we learn from each other. I learn a lot from you guys. I'm not expecting, say, practically, MPP hasn't done what the expectations are. Until you can't even say, MPP, because the expectation is so high, and you know, meetings are bad. But they may kind of say, okay, when we delve into issues, my share the roster. For example, and I'm a day, Katie, the example. Number one, I'm not saying say Katie, no, whether or deserve or not, a good thing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, say the democracy tier free 1992, basic and no, in India, dance, say a winner take all. And Pembe no aban abako nyina no MPP ni NDC na eya na omo fom ade no ama wan wase party ba bi hu beka me ni history bi a aban bi wo so a ono ani member bi ehun akapa like Kate situation no well bi I stand to be corrected, which I'm for it. Me ni history bi, and you the media couple can help say MPP under Kufuor, NDC under Rawlings, NDC under Mills, NDC under Mahama utie me ebia omo member bia or ye very top high ranking ekoya ade bia na etia aban mra aban etimi gina so punish no to the level say ebeye national media cry to say Kate situation.
Me ma examples ni bia.
I'll be very happy.
Kofoche ali ayitum my friends Malamisa
no MPP ni no free CPP.
Yeah. But how you got him,
no, it's not the same.
The party.
That is another thing I'm
okay.
bringing you on.
Okay.
Who
appointed Malamisa?
Oh, say nay. I want to prove to you, sir. The entire feel say we need to have this discussion. Also, targeted Mala Isa, right? You thought that Mala Isa was a perfect rebuttal.
No, it was part of the government. No, he was part of the government.
Me define at the end say.
Before declare all-inclusive government.
Party ababaemu to say NDC ababaemu. Now, or your top member of the party. I'm not saying say President Kofa Pakwasi Indium.
That's Mahama yi Victoria Mahama Victoria Hamid.
Victoria Mahama even Abuga Pele. Abuga no court for you see, but
I'm not talking about you.
But Bruno, my main point
is punishment. Or ye be I better than national media cry.
Abuga Pele senior member of
Victoria Hamid. Everybody in Ghana, I could say most of the media houses were very happy because of say Okoka say. I think how
$1 million.
It's a different thing. We're talking about.
How is it a different thing?
No.
Remember a similar example in your government. No. Because the audio came out. Okay.
And also one thing
the audio came out. Mahama fired her.
Right.
So it's a credit.
No.
Another thing.
Mahama firing Victoria at the end is different from. It was Mahama at the end. He appointed Victoria. No, Tobo. Do you know why
I think they're not being fair to Jim? Do you know why I think they're not being fair to Jim for?
No. Listen.
Bruno, I agree. But do you know why you are not being fair? Do you know why you are not being fair?
Victoria to KD.
No,
Victoria is dangerous.
He's a minister of state. Why
Bruno, you are not being fair to state.
You are not being fair to who be say? Yama issues are from Kufuor, Rawlings, Kufuor, Mills, whatever. Obia omwa punish omun crofo omwa ya de national. We use the word national issue abe media cry. And I'm a mal example. Malamisa, I was Malamisa and MPP. But he was part of Kufuor's government. He was a Kufuor minister.
So you're as good as say Kufuor doesn't deserve credit because
no,
that
time.
You are making it murky that.
Nobody thought say a real to say
you are making it murky that Kufuor doesn't deserve credit because and party member.
I thought
Bruno
yeah, so here credit be
Bruno T. Make us say Kufuor we dino Malamisa dino. O say onye MPP ni ana yekoka Abuga Pele o si Abuga Pele nso ye Mahama
Abuga Pele crowd Abuga Pele dey very good
and my your friend say Victoria Hammer so see Victoria Hammer
no I'm here to concede say Abuga Pele example one of the
finest and Mahama
Hammer see obenya 1 million dey enough to
Abuga Pele say Victoria Hammer dey o say ono dey oye minister a part of the government.
Only said he will make 1 million. She was sad for saying she will make 1 million.
You see why some of us are disappointed in this government. Victoria Hamadi Ayeken, I audio na babonten.
Right.
Wanko when you see so we are crying or see me $1 million a major politics. ɛna audio ni ba ɛsafesi yɛ and Mahama kicked her out.
And that's a conflict of interest. I mean, you can't be in post when you
okay,
say
okay, so hold on.
And it was on record.
No, it's good. We are not saying say Mahama.
Yeah, he did a very good job.
Mahama
did a very good job. Yeah.
Fast forward. Fast forward. An audio surfaced where Prempeh Boateng and everyone saying
Ewusi.
That audio wasn't biometrically proven. You see the issue about audio.
Come on, Bruno, don't take
biometric.
No. Victoria Mahama, the one could prove
the NDC hierarchy was away. I mean, that's what the president fired her.
You say a Ghana anymore. No, defending biometrically.
Look, Victoria, me say Mahama did very well. Abu Gapele example, one of the best in our history in politics in Ghana.
Is the best.
Mahama
is not proven
to investigate him.
What is proven? John Boadu Club can last week say. Investigating because
of our license. All that I'm saying.
So you don't even use it. You are not being fair to the woman. A woman's Yashin in Myanmar, she might have been a victim. We are proving say Yashin it is good. A woman's no, but that's what you're saying. You are saying that. Bibi say a positive news and can say you are telling me, Bruno, you are friend, let's not go there. You are telling me that Benny Kejemfu's equipment and can a positive news and can buy Yanka say a leading member of MPP. You are saying which is not victimization.
Manucho, let me take you back. Obekai said last week, na me no cry argument be on Canada, Japan, near Bronye. Obekai.
Yes.
Now make us say, let's also applaud Canada, Japan say, or a part of the government, and then he's coming out to say, Galam says, winner, and then Abronya also sitting on Untumi TV. And now Ukrauka say, Obama credit, dear, but who say, too late. Anna Menu too late. Anna Mekramenu argue say, NDC by Rollins by Kufor by you hardly get people within the same government
saying them.
Didn't we?
But had problem going. So
didn't I agree? Didn't I have
we had this conversation.
Make a chance say Canada, Japan, any Abronye, dear, because being in the same party,
and someone you have gone so now say
we give credit when they say we give. And on the Manucho Crase on there, my idea, dear, but if you say
time almost 10 years also important.
They should have done that earlier. I don't make a chance say. Galam say, and yet Akufo-Addo Bresson that Mahama cross the excavators. During Mahama excavators for years. Intimidate catch and say,
but not belonging to top members of the NDC. That's the clear distinction.
No, but that's victimizing her.
No, I'm not.
This is a clarification. Intimidate can say, oh my idea, Akufo-Addo, Mr. Akufo-Addo, Canada, Japan, we applauded them. And another we can't make concern. SSN go can in tell me I say it's not maybe use argument say no this girl I'm saying didn't just start I will hold the other
right
I will hold the other but Nana put his presidency online to fight it
right
Enti Prempeh Boateng audio buy any Kwasi Nana audio we Ghana
which is not verified audio.
Yeah, just ask him now. Why did Muamua buying?
Verification.
So you don't agree it happened. 500 scavators got missing. You don't agree.
Main kind story, Mawa.
Main kind friend. Let's not go for this.
Main kind story, Mawa. Muamu minister say.
You can't expose you.
Main kind story, Mawa. Muamu minister say. Mu Benny excavators because of the missing ones. Main kind story in shows is here. Minister Bujina Po, trade the entire session, Moshi excavator, no, some Mukoji GB, amount for the propaganda shamu because Ayira.
Yeah, and it is true.
Until I feel like as a voice,
what is wrong with it's any day no cray?
Excavators na nyira o mabanso.
Are you true?
Until Ayira, me metana mo na nado abaso.
No, the can cry excavator Ayira no me dey make can say.
Ayira not put there you nipa yon of fire but how you control after Ayira no have problem with Nado
and you no fire and it doesn't come in here
no
I didn't confirm to Burkina
Ayira not there or you nipa one person but how you react after Ayira well let me know you are a good leader or not me on person if Ayira there mean Nado but when we say Ayira you put people in charge you show leadership
that is it
by handling them telling them that this is
Prempeh Boateng interministerial committee
Charles Bisu
500 excavators here Charles Bisu 500 excavators no Ayira there's this audio out okay we see any proven any verified any biometrically verified which I totally disagree but let's take it even to be the case the thing is whether Omovo is not proven or not the excavators are missing as president you put them there to be the leaders of the interministerial what do you do
things belonging to good Ghanaian citizens.
What did
office of the president acquire arrest a prosecutor? It's up to the attorney general.
So what's your point?
So what's your point?
You know,
have
his own timeline.
You know, yes, I say issue. No.
And you can't say the fact is that attorney general and you know presidency.
Attorney general, I'm didn't see you.
Of course, if
I can't be in your shoes. You have a very difficult job.
Also understand, say, obey your president. That's why you're talking about Mahama and then confirm issue. I do agree, say Mahama. You're the man confirming 2 years. I do agree, say, and confirm the 2 years. Ultimately, for more Mahama.
But me, what campaign?
It is
what campaign. Because he's the leader. He's the head.
Minya, Ghana Police Services. What I say? Say excavators are here. Not the president. The Kufuor crop free say see a kochubia. You can't say the fact is say and Chiobinichi said the president is shielding them.
He's weak.
He's
weak.
Bruno Mamisa Semisha. I did no credit or wow, no aka. Her open party no. Minim say MPP has Ghana hard, which is why they vied for power to make Ghana better. And another promise that's 18 months, Ghana will be like Accra will be like Korea.
The bad nuts have been shielded.
What I say? Because I know that he had a vision.
Right.
But se opo bia someone na ose obeya ade na sa ade no ntumi nye anema nkoyi yesi di otwa se onim se na chiacha we ye wo party ni mu a anema I don't think you love the party than Canada, Japan or abronye.
Why sasa ide na see say police for no monkoche from Pomboati na that's saying what do you want? What is your litmus? What is your expectation?
It's a president to first take them off and give them to
Banana Republic. President to keep people on. President doesn't take people up. The president doesn't go.
You call that Banana Republic?
Standogwe, Egypt, pressman, camera, the boa. No president Tanko Kasa Standogwe, Yencho.
No, what I say?
No, hold on.
President, no, but it's good to use the Banana Republic.
About governance. We're talking about a system of government. You don't expect the presidency to tell the IGP say, yes, so Chief Professor.
No, say the president appoints and disappoints. You need Banana Republic.
Bruno,
no, Bruno. It's unfortunate you are the Banana Republic in this instance. People have been removed from positions.
As a president who taking the matter on. No, I just say uncle.
No, the defense.
Bruno question. Bruno, when a day. From Pomboati near Ko, we see Charles Bisu Mokosi.
Who appointed them?
The office of the president. Yeah.
This things about
Bruno Manu. Hold on. Okay. Nanado na di interministerial committee in the Bayern to fight against Galamsey. And 500 excavators Ira. Okay. Inti Ira no.
Ira no inverted commerce. Ira na wokano. Minuati. They wokano a true side. How you know about it? But Minya Ghana no said the man who say we said the can say catch the police was opo awia the encochina. Police can even decide not to respond until some way enough verified evidence.
It's not true. It is not true.
Yeah, the TBA na reacting on
Nanado nam one year fraud is Nanado anye wa mekasa say nam one yenchino. Time the people were calling on Nanado, didn't he speak? And nam one was arrested at the airport.
Another instigated.
Instigated. He said because his name was mentioned in all these things going on.
Conflict of interest. There you go. His name was mentioned in it.
Now what's that's a different. Why are you being this? And I say,
I didn't hear. That's okay. What in a more example, which you know, sir, and just the same thing like
no. We see police for and a year or who to me.
You know that. You know that.
We see police for no who to me. Who appoints the IGP?
The president.
Okay. As what? So no enda police for no.
Yes.
Okay. Tinanado asuma
and the job ends.
Never. It doesn't. Asuma interministerial committee say omunkoya ade.
Right.
Na say 500 excavators ayira. Tinanado, are you telling me say Nanado atis excavators na ayira no? Ye nim de wafa. Canada Japan kwa say bi kokodi wo mkoton bi kokodi wo receipt ni bi. Enti Nanado intumi nka say IGP, I sent these people to do this. So investigate for me. Ontumi nka sa. As the chief commander in chief,
if he said the work can a true, says Hannah SNK. But also, the other may emphasize on system of governance, and say, and then I can't be a one tiasian. The amino can in Yansa, it is yes, Hannah say. But a be a baimuno, Opotila Mecano, a baimuno, a baimu level, no, a be an Yasana or Moyeno. Didn't you make a son say? Professor Prempeh, what no master my can you say?
Manager, I
vice chairman
on a reason here.
Central
man, a presidential staff and
Charles Bisu. Yeah, our presidential staff. It's been taken closer to the
this same person and another Sumano say You see,
Anas money caught on tape fast tracking a dead company.
Interministerial committee.
Right, Osman is not where
Was the secretary for the interministerial committee. We should make sure Galamsey doesn't work.
And he was caught on tape. Anas, Galamsey or a video by no. Yeah, chino. Or just catch a man for said Galamsey, and then he resigned from the committee. Nothing happened. Nanado promised that he was going to use the Anas method to fight corruption in Ghana.
Right.
He was caught on tape taking money. He resigned. Now Nanado assigned Chena Betran in a presidential staffer, a person caught on camera taking money, and Adiana also on Kokono or just catch a man for said Omunkoyena or Bebuamo Manya Ayo. And then this same person has been brought even closer to the president. And you expect me to come and sit here and sing praises because I hate Ghana?
Me do back and forth because you are doing a very good job.
No, back and forth on any sir. You see, you are going to say, sir, NDC did this, NDC did that. Fine.
Has it been, maybe South say, has it been proven in the court of law, say, he took that and that the camera effect was right.
Camera effect, sir?
No, so be the camera.
Why did he resign? Maybe
resignation doesn't mean so I judge him.
Bruno.
He didn't resign because he has accepted, say he did that.
But he's resigned because of what?
He didn't resign because he think he said the video that was up to you or to decide that is true.
Up to me.
He gave them an opportunity to investigate the matter. Once he's not in office.
Program video no shebi.
Come on, it's not about Obi video. We talk about Unim.
Oh, and then there won't be video. The same president who promised that he's going to use the same method.
That's a legitimate way to talk about it.
The same president who promised that he's going to use.
If I come here and I take a video and I take it to the police, and you think he said they will say our video, no? Yes, you show answer.
Bruno, yes, I'm not.
Yes, it's not about videos.
Obi a beta. Yeshe nyoma bebre.
Obeso ka chem se Kufuado do obi o ekronfo onwa.
Yeshe nyoma bebre.
Are you telling me se Kufuado that can differentiate a kronfo from obi onye kronfo?
On the excavators no one fire.
Charlie, na maybe say has it been proven in court to say opoa for excavator?
Wow. Na court no more willingness to take people there.
And then NDC for Lucy lesson techima do court. The court is there. It is a who office excavators no. Unim say from Professor Prempeh watching for bia. Take it to court. Akufo so was excavators. And how take it to court. Officer Can Japan say I'm a swell wa bo bi na officer unima. Take it to court.
I'm surprised.
I will be surprised.
That's what the court does.
He's only doing his job.
Fabricated videos, a fabricated stories.
Bruno, Mamisa question. Bruno,
come on.
I will not let you come and.
No, I'm done. I'm done with my. I'm done. What I want to say, I've said it.
No, you can disagree. I will not let you come and throw dust into the eyes of my viewers and my listeners. Listen. Forget it. Did you not Bruno, did you not talk about the judges that took bribe on Ana's video? Did you holistically?
Just saying.
You were doing political shows.
Right.
Ana's video now, judges confirming punching adeno. What can be?
Can I talk about what you just asked me?
No, I asked you a question. One can okay.
On specific rate about one mincho mo dey mekan. On say video no buy. The Supreme Court set up a committee investigating the video fed. Now upon findings no, they recommended to the Attorney General say nipa na video no kra nyom nyina na convicted and sacked. So nim say
because some of them didn't take.
Because it's not they were in the video.
They didn't take.
You're talking about video.
The act is what leads you into trouble. I'm trying to bait you. I'm giving you money. Set you up, say, me okay, buame. Me disika bro. You threaten to arrest me the next time I come.
Right.
This is dignity. Why will such a person be convicted?
Me say after almost trans investigating who saw and then they were convicted. But the American say. Excavators and all the stories about where we see no. I share your pain the same, but the me can say until said the Supreme Court a certain committee to investigate the judges and found them guilty in the court of competent jurisdiction. Okay, under the coat of arms of Ghana.
Supreme Court set up a court no.
That is what I'm talking about.
Court jury. What they did was they set up a committee and I almost say no, those people who did this, no, this is their punishment, and some of them didn't agree and they went to court.
The committee had the powers from the Attorney General. That was all. That was the difference. It's not like a normal certain court.
So don't you think we should even applaud Mahama? Because
I'm not here to condemn Mahama on this issue. Why are you bringing this in?
No, Nebreso, they had the
now you have realized
the willingness to take.
You said an example. Say I talk about the judge. I talk about the judges after. Sir,
and after.
Now you determine what I said.
No, Satan,
you see, that's why I keep telling you. Say I'm here to tell you today. So, Paul, I'm not here to tell you how to do your job. They make no. Hey, me say. The she excavator official problem of Fako Court. Professor Prempeh what most of our excavator Fako Court. We see
Fako Court.
O say watching say or G prime Fako Court. Judges now you media mekai no. A committee under the powers of the Attorney General
because
you see it is up to you to be
corruption now.
Right.
Now mo de tag Mahama. And you may be brain. No, they na court I prove we say Mahama a corrupt and I'm tagging the corruption. So a corrupt. And the OT can say I didn't court, Fako court, and court, Fako court. In time na mo tag Mahama corruption. Then I know why. And then I court I may prove Mahama corrupt in time tagging so corrupt.
Mahama tag of corruption there. The people of Ghana decided to look at him and said,
MPP gone.
Massa.
But
that is why we do elections.
You know one thing I love so much about this generation. Say, see, can he be Jimmy Brenner? Uti Chikruma, Uhu de Koso one cry. Just a GBC one abekan, a chemo. And the people have become so discerning. And people, you can sit here and judge you. What are you talking about?
The factor of discerning. Tina, won't mean Tina who said you want to say, Obia we excavator, bro, wouldn't need court, convict, and as a court, and castle where we are. Because we are saying discerning.
Who said they were missing? Now, Watson say 500 excavators are missing. And you be no can you? We are intellectual. No, but he said 500 excavators. Then he went further to say that it was given to someone. He implicated Okwewusi. That is where Okwewusi was forced.
It's not about audio. It's a court of competent jurisdiction.
That's why
it is a own court.
I think you've made your point.
You see, at the end of the day, you have to go to court.
Bruno, see, the point, you've made your point. At the end of the day, we are in politics to improve Ghana. We're an MPP person, and that's how you feel. Mine is also to tell people to also make a decision, informed decision, where they put their votes. Till I send it there and continue. I don't see why you have a problem.
I'm not having a problem. I was here to greet
Bruno, when a court judgment on Ghana paying $15 million to size excavators now. You have the ruling. Who was that ruling now?
Yeah.
$15 million.
Right.
You see, we excavators and we be AGC ne reputable mining firms there.
Can you read that? Judgment non specifies it's missing. Read it carefully.
Specify it.
You see, the idea of a sort of say, yeah, no. Improve yet.
When to improve
prove set judgment just will be a
now and now till Bruno here some mischievous argument when Titona near you.
Why is it mischievous?
One Casantina maybe say Abu Jinapo.
No, why is it mischievous?
Listen, no, I'm explaining. Abu Jinapo Minister Nankasa say Omunshi excavators no because it be you no amount for the year propaganda.
Yes, including you. Including you, what you doing here this morning?
It be you right? It be you
You see, I love.
And Canada Japan said
it's not about Canada Japan.
It's about you. No, you know much in MPP than Canada Japan.
Oh, the entire no problem with that back and forth. And say, oh yeah, also we say, oh yeah, also there is an audio say. Audio.
Now can you then proof?
Onim. President Kufuor say, excavators.
Why shock me, Bruno?
And you mean the Commander in Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Kufuor, or say, excavators no wash no. The courts are open Monday to Friday from Anopa 9 o'clock to 5 p.m.
Oh. Some of them are same things.
You can file a case at the court.
Same things now.
Until say we go court no. And metna hanki kase video. We see resign because you channel. And don't do that mischievous thing to your listeners. It's not good.
That why do you call it mischievous?
Also catch me say me mischievous argument.
Why will
a president? You see, I wish I had my own show because I have a lot of
I withdraw. Honorably, I withdraw.
No, it's a play. It's a play of a sort. But
with all respect, your listeners, I honorably withdraw.
Yeah.
But I borrow your word. You said.
You see,
he had said.
Bruno, I have a president. I live in a country. You said Banana Republic.
Respect your listeners.
Bruno, I live in a country. We are not in a banana republic. Right. We have a lot of teething issues. We have a lot of roads that unkempt, on catered for roads near there.
I'm not here saying.
Then there's a precedent. Then there's a precedent. There are excavators which have been seized. We have a constitution which talks about once you find an item being used for an illegality, how it should be handled. It's a lawyer of repute, human rights lawyer of repute. NME, economist bank, I can forgive him. But have a precedent.
You have to go to court.
No, it's not about court. It's a human rights lawyer, and he knows the constitution that so which you see an equipment for an illegality in Ghana. There's a way of handling it. You don't decide the person is joining into the question.
It's not the precedent.
Of course, but you think that the first law is that.
To know everything.
Oh, I expect him to know law.
Of course,
if he doesn't know,
and the law is interpreted at the court. That's why he said go to court.
So
the president
said president in the better here then.
Also go to court.
If the president
knows nothing, it's about court.
You know what we call the interest of the state.
Explain it to me.
If the president, being the president, doesn't have the interest of the state, what Suman Kofo say, Yankoya, the Noma Jijinioma, and the excavators are missing, and you are telling us the interest of the state is at stake here. Now see, Yankok to court. Who now see presidency Yankok court?
He knows nothing.
President can't say court to one Jana.
I know you those or shishi. I know you those Bennett. What about those that go missing?
In any refined democratic society, no. The only way you can solve these sort of arguments, and excuse my word, me use the word mischievous, say you be court. Whether almost you're right,
no, you give example. You
don't have to have problems.
No, you give example. Listen, Bruno, you give an example of.
You are very good man.
Victoria. You are doing well. You give an example of Victoria Hammer. Victoria Hammer.
The office of the president.
Victoria Hammer. We see
take me there.
Audio way go to court. Victoria Hammer the na yekano. Eko court.
Mahama decided.
No, maybe some It
was up to Mahama.
So Mahama was
and
not fair
that is the difference between leaders. You see,
that's shocking.
Mahama was not fair to
fire.
You was not fair to her. Yes, that's what you say.
Yes. I said Mahama Accra didn't treat Victoria Hammer very well.
Because
I like
your stance.
What's not Kwame Kesi program so? What's not Kwame Kesi program so? I decided way they don't hear Kenny.
Say we are president na BBC. Now on your reference to court. Now we now also taking decisions out there. And then no, there should be a problem with you. What I say? And no, if we say Mahama Satana and Yemen Sisuye. Because this decision to fire the lady because Abraham court was a little bit not right.
Yeah, I agree.
But I believe in Mahama.
You've done well. You've done your job very well. We can continue from where you left off.
I to say if you have a problem, go to court. I think the court is the only place you can decide whether a recorded tape, a video, and allegations are proven to be right.
At the end of the day, if you don't agree with him, 2.5 years time, you know what to do.
Yeah,
you can disagree, but now if you have a problem, you only wait.
Everybody is even giving more money for the next election to be highly successful. So Ghanaians will decide. No, the MPP.
So the other one was not successful?
It was, but we want it to be very better.
So there were problems, cheating problems.
That no party will be.
So the Jean Mensah had to come and explain certain things.
No, Jean Mensah did fantastic. I think that he wanted to improve it.
Why didn't she come to explain?
What explanation did that to do?
Yeah, because there are a lot of teething questions that I personally.
Has it been proven in court?
Yeah. But she doesn't come to court.
The people who allege went
forget
to
them.
Now you are taking the players out.
Of course, he had them. I remember there's a statement when you get to that bridge.
He who alleged must prove it.
Chachu bisa question be then one of the justices up there said, Chachu, you know what? He's not supposed to enter. When we get to that bridge, you cross it. So he had a vision that you get to a bridge that you take them over the river.
No, the bridge was on the 7th December when we had
No, you didn't.
And Ghanaians crossed the bridge. What did I say?
More than 50%
percentage of Ghanaians.
If you had told me that you are not doing a partisan analysis,
I would. This is a thing to clarify. Say video ni allegation ni tape no.
And you're unproven.
And yet necessary vendetta to discredit people.
Oh no, for me,
it's a point. For the commander in chief, the president to stand up and tell Ghanaians to say, if you have the option, say, oh, doubt to something, go to court.
Go to court.
And that is what he meant by not being a spectator. What I say? Because the court is the only place.
No. That is not what it means.
No.
What it means by not being a spectator, say,
yeah, you can define what he meant.
We are just doing what he told us to do.
You see, okay, they may not be agree. But what I'm saying is, the court is always open. Officer Prempeh was involved in that. Please go to court. Officer excavator be a shenona or problem with it. Please go to court. And that court is always the court. NDC alleges say they went to court. NDC did not say there is a video, there is that. They went to court until say we heard about biscuit and tea. We heard about people leaving the places and stuff. Until the court is a refined environment for discerning people from a defending republic like Ghana. We are not in a republic.
But there's always a court of public opinion, which we are proud members.
Never won. All the public opinion.
Oh yes,
they force you to.
They win the votes. In 2014, when Akufo-Addo felt that Ghana was not doing well, he was even using Twitter.
And he went to court.
After court, he was using Twitter. I heard reckless borrowing.
As much as I do not believe in the verdict.
Public opinion never won. So why are you even here to talk about it? We are in the court of public opinion. So why are you here?
This is February 6, 2020. John Bodu, I have no hand in disappearance of excavators. When excavators near Omo de never fry and I know you know him say he had no hand. Now kind story now. John Bodu say the environment minister invited me for a meeting. It was at that meeting that I went to meet Echo. We see I even suggested to him we can use some of the young boys in the area we have trained for community mining. There Echo we see mentioned that Chema Untumi has a large scale mining concession, so we should engage him so he gives us portions of his land for the community mining. That was what he said. So I said if the interministerial committee train people to properly do small scale mining after the ban, it will only be right to offer them job afterwards through community mining. I did not even have any discussion with him again after the engagement. So nothing in the video shows that I received something from anyone. He can't say that. Never did I receive a penny from anyone. This is when Ekwawisi was even accusing John Bodu.
Information here,
my source of information.
But with all due respect, can you let me know the source of your what you just read?
Where you are reading?
Website. CTFM. Website. And then I have it on Joy. I have it on Peace.
Okay. I think sir, you are right, so we'll pick it from that side. But these are none of the official mouthpiece of the government. And you know, you can decide.
Bruno, you can say all you want, but you name the
because the name of push up and because I never said that. There were so many cases in Ghana. The tape has been documented.
Listen to
Mutawiki.
Listen to
Mutawiki, secretary of MPP. The regional chairman of the Asante regional chairman of MPP, Wuntumi, Charles Bisu, even the minister himself, all have concessions. And some of the confiscated excavators, it's not only excavators, but included SUVs and pickups. And some of the MPs even have some of the pickups, MPs from the other side. And that is quite embarrassing. Then, if you breach the law, and somebody takes advantage of you breaching the law to also breach the law, then you arrest that person. If the minister had kept this excavated under the custody of the police, he's following the law. But in this case, he didn't follow the law. And as a result, constituency chairman, regional chairman now have the opportunity to take part in the vanishing and sale of this excavator. Who do you arrest? He should be the one. He should be the one who should be arrested for, first of all, breaching the law and paving the way for others.
Okay. Audio aibo ura friend say Mutawakilu and now Kasa.
Or is it part of the NDC party? Be honest.
It's an MP.
MP for what? MP for which party?
NDC.
Eti ono na yebo audio no time ade na yirai no na oka eho asem say Professor Prempeh should have been the first person to be arrested, and Bruno Tiha and oka kire say oh enkoko yebezio o time aso
to argue it's not fair. It's better you
Manu yanto aso
ya
and the Bruno and this
enjoy your weekend though.
And then the moment
when you maybe.
Yeah, but toilet must one or bit man. Minim say no back go back come here my.
Oh no, I'm okay.
No. Before he comes here with a party stance, then I have to balance it because you show no. Me show no. That is how I do it. Say ubeba ha. Ono bejina PP anamu dia. Then I have to get NDC person. So that party namoko but me ntimi ma metena because now me fighting me me panel say yeah born another chinti uba say ube slow ya meja ya dum na nke dum ya chew anka yimu na dum no I Paul the so mo ka mu na dum no
no
ma me kan messages ansa na okwa manfo twa bi ball pa o Facebook obaji odi ansa na wako
it's okay that's part of the job
exactly I mean
hey.
Or go through head and oh Chelsea man.
Chelsea man I oh there be a my candidate say be he came during the time I sports and I'm very sad. All what Bruno is saying is totally rubbish. No wonder Trini Jonas will insult them. Opo, please, Bruno is disrupting you. Let's continue. Why? He's just lying. Opo, can you please change the topic? If not, we are going to listen to Asempa. I know. You see, my goodness, Bruno is a liar from the way he's talking. So media houses should wake up and talk good things about MPP while bad things are going on day in and day out. Opo, Bruno is spoiling your show today. I am on so message now can come and I'm on for both for Bruno. So say issue no. Yes, so mu is on say any Asempa na compete. So yes, I'm on my jacuti Asempa because
you know
Obi amo abasum. Yeah, ebi ohokra minti.
I don't really need it because the president.
Ebi ohokra minti minkan. Ebi oha voice ni kran. Ebi mu bofu pa. Omzo be say show no.
Yeah. It's a free SHS if you go to court na your new cliche. There is be your free SHS the president can go to court.
Bruno mama ye disappointed more na the why ni no be ma say. You be research poor buying more. More pa the one because say anyama nkoye na say ubeka say anyama nkoye no sympathizing with Ghanaians say ebia ya tutu nyoma ya mistakes ye be ni you know that's honesty in leadership manu ya twaso Bruno upon ejuma
Bruno excavators
only proven from a court ruling say
What is proving? What is proving? I mean, what are you talking about? Adia ira, and also just a court ne prove is adia ira. Adia ira ma ko di parliamentarians in a press conference. John Bodu exempted who say he has nothing to do with missing of the excavators. You are telling me sitting here, Ghana food you with the heart of Ghana, with the interest of Ghana, saying say a court of competent jurisdiction in Kase Bibia ira. Bruno, this is what MPP is telling us today. It's fine because. You see, we live today and we will see another day. There are days coming. Court in a prove we so be we are the idea. Moama kwajija moama de hihye mo ho John Boadu se me menka ho bi na me name minister tena se ekwa we see tena se na ka kire me say e se o mo training crofo e wo community mining nti sa na ete dia ade na ya genesi ewi a e betumi am mo de community mining ne employ mo efiri on me ne o mani nkomo bim na ade na ayira so I have nothing to do with it. Your own general secretary saying this, you are here telling me say enko court and the akasa excavators ayira. Bruno munya fair to Ghana. Munya fair to Ghana.
CTF.
Nah. No, it was on City. You can go to Ubetime Peace FM archives. It was on City. It was on Joy. It was on.
Whenever I was playing NDC MP tape, no was a problem to me. I mean, the diversion was in.
Okay. Yeah. My one may share, and then there were equally interesting stories. What be saying na? What may I Manu. Transport fares are also 13%, but almost 13%. You know,
it's too low. Yeah,
almost 20%. They say the money try no just a story. Maybe boss on Timbacho for pen. Now you note now.
Yeah, but I enjoyed Bruno anyway. I mean, I'm one person.
Now, more
paperless. I mean, more brochure.
Okay. So do that. Ain't you overshare transport fares going up 13%. Exactly. Meanwhile, concerned drivers they say almost 20% increment. Yep. And then June 4, and then June 4, Mampenida da Rollins, Neba Zanetor Rollins, any Mampenida da Mahama, any a host of other people spoke today. Now Zanetor Rollins they say Fosukwachi,
photo brasa me photo. Yeah.
Zanetor Rollins is a Neoma ACC Yama June 4 uprising C and Ibiana ACC organ. And then she also did make another headline by saying said Abano any room be to fill the people.
Yeah.
As I said, Ghanaians should not be filled. And no idea, no. Chief Justice and so and lawyers say what Ghana near dinner to be man and on England say Ayine Akoka Sembia one can and Samson. It would not koma GLC judicial committee say omonin indeed. Now man for say don't turn yourself into a crocodile. Lawyer tells Chief Justice. Headlines need your dozen. A lot of people are speaking against what he's doing. Say I say say no oka sem kakra bi na wa MPP Abaswa na MPP appointee Abaswa. Now they are coming at you. Hurling Ayine before the GLC has a chilling effect on free speech. Kwasi Prempeh to Chief Justice. And also Ghana's economy, democracy in dire state. President Mahama. And so na June 4, government has no reason to fail the people. And then America say Zanetor Rollins. And then she also did mention say the ACC June 4 uprising about Ghana no. And Ubiana. ACC no, but issue ananka nenam pese yehwepa UNICEF report to be by, but I think it's time into
interest power.
Yeah, but Bruno be fight time na. And a cement your friend saying ambulance at the fire cement no.
Yes.
Meaning they did a committee report.
Yeah,
I sent you a copy of the report,
exactly,
right? Yeah, you read it, right?
I read it.
Ghana ambulance 114 no. Report na anybody be about one time minority in parliament almost say cement carton ambulance explanation insult to Ghanaians.
Yes.
Honestly speaking, when I read the investigations almost any report on the buy there's an mekachiro so adomufu say nkwala say enka ambulatory
services of the hospital
no omu cars na in their possession no and no na fault wom and omu de come obi say onye and nipa kro ye say
and mechanic no the yes ade no sana mo ka say the mechanic was the one who
but police my infant to just say police are question
yes the guy
by minority say omu here independent and private investigations into the issue because explanation investigations now Ghana ambulance services say for year the buy no and trasum so these are some of the issues and UNICEF also say preventing children from watching porn may infringe on their human rights. She say we as young some catch e be dane e dey TBC from near na hwewim but you can report ni nyina there is another body almost so say
anti-pornographic group
anti-pornography almost say niema bi ho report no anhwe nti omogituma nya de be and they are very disappointed say UNICEF cancer assembly hey yema nkwala anhwe porno from kwala brim again we are tending to be
it's a research you're a student of research where until they have
no but the research was one-sided. I read it and
Spanish kids
I'm say 40% of Spanish kids porno ana omope
exactly
come on
they laugh they make them happy when they watch porn when they watch porn they get happy. Some also are indifferent
but
about
you know what listen UNICEF report dismissing pornography harms to children removed from sight.
Wow.
See, they have moved a step further now.
Yeah.
Into UNICEF site reporter now highlighted the harms. Once no more banning pornography to children.
Yes.
They say no from sight.
Exactly. There's a reason we should move the actual 18 near the end.
Exactly. Violence near the
as much as you know where I stand in some of these things.
Because no,
which I agree, but may come back. But you see, I've always said kids are like formatted pieces. They get tuned to the environment and the things that they watch. Interna sometimes when kids are watching American, only animals are bought with some of their instincts at birth. Yeah, mouse are also now, but Nipa who will be Ghana, who will be America. 20 years down the line, do a research on them. There's a difference in their upbringing because the society shapes them up. Now, some more while background no to some societies are Ghana, not the back on to Kotubia Isle, going back to her, had them into body, we know where we not 5 years now ban. Some of it feel money banu. We say no, this one has been made, has been coached in a certain way to really get those things. So I wouldn't advise, as much as it's a research work, sometimes we a student of research, you don't easily condemn, but you can have another report that tells you that it doesn't work. And also normal societies in a day. Where we come from, the day, say more because when we are kids, especially acquiring puberty, the chances of wanting to taste for no inherent.
And you have to be 18 to be making your own.
Exactly.
Yes. O children itu once akola bi hwe itu a ode o hwe movie odi to ball papa kuno no. Yeah.
Yes.
Because or too ignorant and too innocent, and onim the effect of things.
Yeah, exactly.
So
more often than not,
decision making by Akwalano at the time, no, a woman or getting exposed to these things, no, and you're right.
No couple age limit be now.
No, I'm saying children, yeah, from 0 to 17.
Yeah, 17.
Once you are 18,
UNICEF
you are yeah.
Well, the reason why sometimes I don't push that button, Akwala the 18 to me, I don't know religions to become a factor. Then I call on the 18. I don't have to force Christianity and answer Islam and on them.
People play those cards too. No, Mami miss out. Say Ghana, you need nipa bebre, even Kroma. Omo maame mo ye Christopher, omo papa mo ye Christopher. You do mura Christosumu. But when they grow, they change their religion. It happens.
Only a few, but most to stick because they've been indoctrinated already.
Duncan Williams Bana.
Yeah, Nebaboy.
What?
Yeah,
KKB, right?
KKD.
Sorry, KKD. Or say I brought my child up. I wish he was like me.
Your friend of 1 out of a million. Because there might be more.
But there's a scenario.
I agree. You can use it. Yeah. And they are public figures. But the truth too is that I don't subscribe to letting children watch pornography when they are young. I mean, the research, and I say only Spanish case they said that they are happy watching it.
Yeah.
Others they almost say they are indifferent. They did not show whether they are happy or sad.
Yeah.
And I some can say and should any effect to Aqualana so, but I beg to differ.
But they didn't.
The brain connects what they see.
And come here, psychological analysis and research where Abuana Usru Adoma, you make Omani live with Adoma for longer time.
Yes.
Not because how long was the research?
Yes.
Research and so we and I'm 0 to 17. I'm specifically 40 children. And research na incomplete.
Yes,
so we 40. And I'm modern Kwalamo expose you to Ponoa, Copim so many do 18.
Yeah.
And I'm 40. And I'm also unexposed to pornographic article. 18. Then you can tell us the variations and you observe. But
that's the beauty of research.
Yeah.
Because be ready. I want to and counter research.
Incomplete.
Because you are different ethics. You can't just run down a research easily, but you can punch holes. And you can also vary it. You can also vary it to get your own results.
Yeah.
So for me being a student, I have prospect of doing research later in life in a day. When say now, we've been or put barriers. I said you're anti pornography will say they don't agree because there were limitations because every research has its own limitations.
They didn't look at both sides. They only looked at them.
Because when we were growing up, we be a researcher and the mom corporate punishment. They became whipped in line. We a researcher. If you take the things they deserve from them, it's rather straighten them. There are two schools of thought. Say I cry maybe ice cream. Okay, for this week I'll buy you ice cream. Next week I'll proper. Obviously, my bonus and we become immune to cane. It continues misbehaving. That's the beauty of research. But wait there, and growing up, being almost half a decade, half a century on this planet today, I don't think it will help. That there's any proper reason that I suppose case to pornography, so that it will not do anything to them. The chance of harming them are great. I mean, somebody can have his own points, but as much as I'm a liberal person, but I'm not convinced beyond reasonable doubt that pornography to kids there, UNICEF should come again. I don't, and they couldn't prove that a more positive impact. I was the whole thing. I'm prove say, okay, the kids who watched pornography became exposed and they ended up being lawyers, doctors, priests. Who to make us some number priests or okay,
or it made them more enlightened.
In way now, it will be made much more.
Move on because we
only spoke about happiness.
Remember, Bruno has taken all your time.
Yes, and the second one has to do with cement. You
want to touch base on that?
Yeah, you see, because me ready the explanation they gave. they gave, then what the
I sent you the release.
Exactly, what minority in so can, because what makes me interested that Bruno sometimes I say and say fine, or become one.
Bruno mustn't understand.
Yes, by saying to me need to make analysis beautiful. You see, yes, Carson, yeah, the more maybe one problem today is that there's no proper integration into our ambulance system and also the hospital system. You win a proper place because it was given to constituency near there. Almost share that man and yes, stick to Zebia Ridge Hospital, which has been added to their cards and they say, but they're pertinent to only say Ghana Auto Group Limited. No, I'm not servicing contract. So they are the ones supposed to be servicing them, and they still have that contract running. So why would they take it to a mechanic to be repairing for them? Fine, once a while they bet me about, but that is where the problem is, because Ghana problem is maintenance. So we felt that giving 275 ambulances there, with maintenance contract even count at least for 5 years. After 5 years, and I say I buy German now acquire, but if at this early stage now, more the call wayside mechanic be say on repair mamu, not so the traceament, then there's a problem. Then you are too sick and you careful about wasted money.
So when you do private investigation, you agree with
private say they know that what they have in the legislature and say that the thing was bought with a service contract which was also running, and up till now they know say in wuye. So how did they take it to a wayside mechanic? How do you call business? But the good thing is that this is Ghana, where people agree that fix yourselves to, because they have some man can deliver to tax him, yeah, the hospital, but near the cement, mama, go ambulance him. The people rise from there now. Some of these people they should be put in jail for them to go and learn common sense. I wouldn't push it so much. It's like maybe as a government in your problem, and maybe the servicing contract near the announce where to attach it. They did not streamline it very well. Until they could say, but it does not exonerate that person or the yes I business. Because it can be your mom dying. You don't have to pick up a chi. To know some of these things and know that an equipment. And I'm happy you said, "Nyamane woman until a woman you to him." It's also another way saying because a typical ambulance should have that wheelchair, in a life support system, bed anyway. Exactly. So have they taken them off? And I said then, so it calls for proper investigation into it.
There are no more paralegal medics.
Exactly. So it's almost a full house. You won't be what I say. It's afford near the you can't just have enough space to put some about 10 bags or 5 bags of cement. And why will you even put? People have private cars for for cement. Anybody what a sort was in a limited edition, they offer even a more £50 rice now. Obi one for more than 2 crane gonna come. That is how people are thinking here. Now what is cement? 50 kg. What I mean, who does that? I would say Achiomo. Then the next one will be the increase in fare. What they know can with 13%. And I think it's a running one. What I don't understand is that concerned drivers were they part of the committee now they start to discuss, because I think there were two extreme ends. They wanted GPRTU, ProTour, any idea. But concerned drivers association we need to know whether they are part of that win, and I said they are only a pseudo body motive so throw stones onto the page, because Ghana is almost so. If a committee sat down and they had the stream sounds and they agreed that okay, you know what, they go for 13%. That's a still hey, there's a reason, as much as capitalist society, we still practice some communist issues because we're a third world country. And to me, Ghana, highly liberal, say okay, we still try to streamline because we are practicing 2 unique systems. They are still being paid lower than the minimum wage in Ghana, but people are doing it.
DVLA charges, I feel we want to move 15%. Samsung lubricants, I cost 25%. And a port charges on spare parts, I cost 40%. And send a fuel price and casa. And our taxes are added to fuel, so no. A man fuel issue to a cost by almost 30%. Okay, Casa Yama when you see me. Now say yen driver for essence a din Kessia, a depa, common driver in Tino. Yen 13%. Let us say at MDD. And no, and I concerned drivers yesterday, Yabon Joso. Only said last week, Yana VIP 2 or most service studies. But yen concerned drivers, any other commercial drivers, no, yeah, can't say a buying bed junior home. No, it's near sustain here, our business, no, they are buying the buy any.
Okay, and this was some of the explanations. Said you may be oha omonomutua aban car anything. Yeah, in Chebi or the interior. So your friend of Kwame, it didn't go there.
Kwame no so yes we ne enko ye ne ntwe ho da we bia because aban e wo transport organization a omo yejuma ma no nti sa 13% there so it's good for those transport organizations nti e no de mi ne ba ayalolo wo ho metro mass wo ho STC wo ho 13% is good for aban transport no because of say omo entua san charges bia ye tua no omo ntua aban transport ontua road levy aban transport ontua assembly user fees ya ye tua yi ontua bi aban transport entua emborsement and other things nti no 13% is good for them. But what we pay as commercial drivers now, the 20% is due for us to be taken.
Okay. Your friend Kwame Maunyo Agbado on the PRO for Edema Concerned Drivers Association. Yeah. No.
You see, my problem with them was that were they part of that committee? Because I wanted to be sure that were they part. If they were part, all these views could have been espoused at that meeting.
Obviously, they wanted that, but it was not given. Even GPR to Unipro 12 want to say they wanted 20%, but it wasn't given. But on Monday, they will abide by what the government has said. Exactly. But concern for they almost say 13
which they are entitled to. But once they were represented or these major groups are canon, they are bonded to stay by it. Because you see, when it comes to prices, and I say winner, I'm not happy he said that they call them common drivers. It's not true. The truth is that
no, in transportation he's using that to say as a
driver but the truth is that among the it's transportation is the bedrock of the whole economy. Because if you are able to where people say
every 1 minute
now bus name every 1 minute yes your bambas is one from Kakra. So I think as much as I agree with them that, but I believe these are the same challenges Pro to any GPRT will go and espouse at that meeting with the government any other stakeholders, and they agreed that you wanted 20 government, maybe a government wanted 10, you're 3 and basically 13, which for me, as much as it's not good, we should respect associations, societies and leaders when it comes to some of these things. They want we see there are times where, like I say, they don't come to any conclusive admissions and decide their best share bill. But to the point that they both agreed, they didn't say now Baba announced say 13% is what we are doing. It's work out your 1 city. It's your 1 city 13%. 13.
Oh yeah.
It looks infinitesimal, but to multiply. But long distance is nice. Maybe it's 1 million. They 130 Ghana Babe Tosso. What could not region idea? Babe Tosso idea. That is how it should go. As much as I empathize with them, that when you're top parts in the end, they should look at the bigger picture that they had a forum to really discuss some of these things. And if they've come to a truce, they should take it. Okay. As you are 35, would they come and complain that no, you want 20? Ghana need a day. He's thinking how you benefit. What is the are you thinking of? Once you want to watch it, better pure water, better see. It is something that let's share money, shared poverty,
shared responsibility.
Exactly. Shared money is 2 million. The whole world 2 million. At a point in time, there should be a sacrifice. I know it's difficult, but there's a reason you are.
Move on. But messages. Paul is also saying Bruno should stop the propaganda. Did he run away from meeting me just the past Monday because he knows I cannot make it today? He's there playing mischief. Opo, the Chief Justice is just confirming the culture of silence we are complaining about. Let the Chief Justice understand that he is not above criticisms. His shadows are what is going after him. The evil that men do will come after them. Bruno is still playing propaganda and mischief as everything is even going bad in Ghana. The unofficial guest. The unofficial. Ofre Bruno, the unofficial guest.
Yes.
Yes.
He's a friend to us. Yeah, I think my next one will be with the June 4th.
Yeah, quick one.
Yeah.
Is it all run and the Bruno Mao run?
Oh yeah, but it's good. I mean, no police clash with fix the country protesters.
Now me face all the Anopa.
Now May June 4th.
Just you can pick them.
Yeah. I randomly clashing. I think it's an unfortunate one because Ghana, like with Bruno
Nina buying per se fix their country. Because they were going to court because they had your friend is saying injunction
and they were going to court
and then from some record and they were going to court. Police force and prevent from entering the court.
Exactly.
I've heard the police force there is a voice on joy. Almost say, oh, now we make sure say orderliness, and all that,
which is important.
Which is
not important.
A home go demonstration.
I remember we share constitution. I said demonstration should be allowed. At 2001, I could form my say police need. You see, I was so young, but I had a problem with that caveat. That police they say more right. Yeah, kumi prekuni see me prekuni. That's like when you police were forced to do it. 94, 95. Go and read about it. If Rollins had that power, he would have done what they are doing today. And said the apostles of democracy, they should do better than they are doing. And America Bruno, yes, I like your point. And about this, apostles of democracy, would they come me police were obliged. They give them police protection. That is their job. Say me person me demonstration. It's your job to find way to protect me and give me rules and of engagement. But for now, me decide so there's a problem. It's not here because technically they'll go to court, have an injunction on you, and you can't go. Into every demonstration must be sanctioned by a court. But is that democracy? Democracy, he has a right. I don't know why you ready so for Chrome now. Why I say let him go. Chrome has say even in the midst of COVID, there was a George Floyd demonstration. You see, we are living in a banana republic. Who are opposition that you think is good? Bruno Ariete and the MPP will never be in power forever. You come and espouse some of these things. Because this is also let
my vote count to thereby. Yet in someone.
Exactly, which the bad things they did to you, I was against it because I'm a proponent. I said we were all against it. No people see assume because he feels I'm espousing my rights. I'm a person. I've had problems in Ghana. Police for me can do a yes, small baby. The problem in Ghana, you see, a thin line between somebody who's confident and arrogant. What can I say? So Ghana, one of the biggest. It's not about emotions. You call it emotions. So Obi speaking slowly. Obi speaking slowly, but you see, Ghana, the biggest problem in Ghana is to tell somebody I know my rights or this is what I want to do to a police or an ordinary Ghanaian, or who is say insult, especially to police person. That's why are you stopping me?
The chaotic scenes at the law court complex, specifically the entrance when the protesters attempted to gain access to the court premises in order to monitor the case that has been filed against them by the Ghana Police Service. The case was called at 9 a.m. and the judge had to put the case on hold as she was informed by the lawyers that the protesters were being prevented from coming into the courtroom. The protesters claim that they did not do anything to merit the force that they allege the police to have used in order to prevent them from gaining access to the courtroom. Some of them have been speaking to us.
When we got to the gate, as soon as we got to the gate, of course, because of our t-shirts, they knew who we were. So they said, oh, fix the country. You can't come in. So we said, first they said, stand back. So we said, oh, okay. So we thought they just wanted to engage. And they said, you can't come in. Then we said, why can't we come in? They said, no, because you're not allowed in. And they said, but we've been asked to come to court. So how can you tell us that we can't come in? So then I said, okay, I'm taking my phone out. I'm going to do a video. I want you to repeat what you just said on video. So I decided to do a Facebook Live. So while taking that video, and then he said, why are you? Then he took the phone. Then, of course, you saw him trying to drag me. I was trying to get the phone out of my hands. And then just telling us that we can't come in. We need to get our lawyers. At that point, they realized, so that's basically what happened. It was just first of all, in the morning, we're supposed to meet at TUC. The police went there in their numbers. They gathered there in their numbers to wait for us. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. At 4 a.m. At 4 a.m. they were at TUC waiting for us to do what? When people need the police, you're calling them because some armed robbers are in your house. They can't even turn up. But Nyamabi said, yeah, they've managed to find the time and the energy and the resources to gather themselves. Look at us. How many of us are there? Why do you need that level of aggression at the gates when we've been called to come to court? And so...
But they make the point that the manner by which you are coming, and the judge eventually says you shouldn't come in groups, you should come individually.
What's the manner? A manner of 5 or 6 people entering a room. This is a manner.
The judge did make it clear that if you do not have the conveners here in court, I will not sit on the case. So how do you stop us and insist that our representatives are in? And they manhandled her. How can you be pulling her and pushing her just because you wanted to claim a phone?
One of them actually had the audacity to say to me, if I wasn't working, you would have seen what I would do to you. And the other ones were agreeing with him. This is people that we pay with our taxes have the audacity to open their mouths and tell citizens that if I was not working, you would have known what I would do to you. So literally, this is what he did when there was cameras. It was in public. Can you imagine what he would have done if it was a private place?
ACP Kwasi Prempeh of the Greater Accra Region Police has been offering some explanations as to why his men had to prevent them from coming in.
This is a court premises, and that people should not come en masse, and that individually they can come in to the court. But looking at the premises, the police are here, one, to provide adequate security for the court building and all the other courts therein. So, coming en masse with placards, flags, and other paraphernalia, among other things, may mar the beauty and ethics of the court. In view of this, my men on the ground decided, among other things, that they could leave those placards, they could leave the flags, and then also, limit that militancy and go to the court. I think. Okay,
to DSP in Sunchirichimu, no, and Manucho,
look at the words.
Yeah, militancy.
The militancy, they will mark the beauty and the ethics. Beauty.
I was watching.
We are called to show.
Watching the video. A video. Emma, a mampo, Bema Bako, se me be 10 times no more by 5 pet.
Yes, and woman son said the security
armed.
Yes, I mean. You listen to some militancy. You see, I agree. If they were a bit chaotic, or mukrak placards,
those are not
those ones, you can tell them that. I mean, that's why they have leaders. You have to sit and tell them that you don't do that. We are not in court. You can come and show solidarity, but that is not the place that you come and demonstrate. You take it as an opportunity. At the Papabia, there's a bar with every meat. That's why you cut it off. I agree. There can be bad nuts in there who want to create a chaotic situation, but who tear the reasons is even ascribing now. I don't think it's good. And we shouldn't even have gotten here, because one of the major things has been the COVID. So they will not allow them, which we all agree that's fine. Or the whole world over, you need some bit of solution to the COVID, but you still allow some funerals to go on. You see, it's that Animal Kingdom, George Orwell did not write it for anything. So many years down the line, it is still working. But near me, Yanni say people have sold their conscience. It's not easy. Sometimes I understand, but we should get to this point.
People have sold their conscience.
Yes.
A conscience na man for a tone, and I say system nona unim seme wa yere woba ma nyesi ya ibe mi se ntieja ma menye yes na ma no aduane amome. Is it
it's part of the selling your conscience, because your conscience that's when you will not mind those attributes and still do your job.
What I can say,
yes,
say otia we dede me dede yakọ Ghana, the system changes.
Yes, of course.
So it's not a matter of necessarily say once I say what and to say okay your mouse cause a genie say that is different, but sometimes the system and the pressure to say the Jonas say when the system is working everywhere and what I can say I will be a testy Agnes and I can say you name match mamia the whole can say you name match left and now you be the odd one out match. Is it the system say okay let me do this to please my boss, let my boss be happy with me because this fix the country my boss IGP so I bind it by me yes
that's what I like you all the answers are in there. So you see selling your conscience sometimes not that to do with just something basic but sometimes liking somebody no where you should use good judgment no me penase minti no what can you say what on wadwen I won't it comes in all those factors. Protect my job. Protecting my job. Oh yes, exactly. Protecting my job. Into mean what is right and selling your conscience, because conscience is what
professionalism.
Whips us in line. So I dare way your friend says na ma fa nam de news so nam de pie na ma say no ma to ma adwin say I will not do the right thing.
That I will be well now this
yes, another the pressures of Ghana. Even I can say okay one den but e be na bro be it want to you get house.
One can say
if you Ghana manichu pa wo smart dude na wo if you crowd ni be one den be ana e be ajonbo sabo no why oh mumfi no you see that hey manichu the man with your power sempa tie wadwin na me for nko no mboa wo then but some of our some of us can
$100,000 assembly.
Why not? Mama, dear, my dear.
A bank.
That's just by the way.
So, because about that, you disqualified to talk on this issue and criticize video.
Everybody has a price, except God. Yo, but I've told it has been difficult. I've been there before, and I know how difficult it was. Bruno, I've been there before. Yes, I know how difficult. Couple time.
And now far.
Oh yeah, me to me, yeah. My friends tell me, yes, my friends tell me it's a bad thing. You are behaving like a typical MPP doctor. MPP doctor senior, save doctor, Safuma for money problem. After Kennedy, Nyahota Maklo, Apreku, mention them. They have what would the doctor apart from doctor or Safuma for?
Energy, Taiwan, Tarzan,
doctors,
Doctor Nyahota Maklo.
I'm a boy, Nyahota Maklo, or Safuma for the only day he's never had problems with California at a point in time. Yeah, no, so I mean, why would he? Oh, yeah, of course, it's either to or contested for now at that time. No, so when everybody was
no, but Kufo gave him a minister. So
yeah, was a
minister. Minister, but good. Now the time in America,
he's been off the color.
Kufo they also contesting now.
Sana be catch them say man to why you cry because they almost when they feel that this is a party decision. Team follow no you mutin. Now Tamakro feels that MPP need the bear me make margin.
Yeah,
and they'll have problem with you at Kennedy or make margin. Let me just say what can say yeah party. At the time who have said your partisan politics. Politics yeah politics. Partisan they just say mashem kala na medeshe. I see a good in every bad. I see a good in every good thing about my party. But some of us we have Ghana. What would you say? You're shining in a Ghana perspective. We are not neutral. Every issue will be discussed on its own merits and demerits. Back in Frank Hajiman, you know where I stand in it.
Yeah.
People feel that no man you need, but I also feel that
no man your time.
Judging from where I stand, he did not use his discretion very well. So yeah, man, then. I think
Nana Ujama Baline so
but because we have to do it.
My 1 minute
Zanetor saying that Ghana looks like I don't know how old it was to be discussing that like it looked like 79 before 79.
Is red.
It's red, but sometimes I don't think we are there. Kakra my parents catch a minute there. Maintain they say Ghana do the verge of what culminated in some of these things. 79.
Amount for unhappy, unsatisfied.
Yes,
the country.
It's true.
People are crying. The roads are
it's
bad.
True, but you didn't give me a very good scenario.
People are hungry. Money.
You see?
No, yes, I like.
Yes, but today you told me that planning for food and jobs has brought food. I mean, we're not catching me.
No, but sir,
we're having beautiful discussions.
Having food is another thing.
But in the 79 they don't need food they didn't even know what is mobile telephony.
The technological advancement.
Yes, so for me, we are not there yet. Ghana doesn't look too good.
In regards
but to do, it was a June 4th way. This
uprising.
Yeah, no, commemorative way.
Mahama also says that the economy is in dire need.
Economy need
and we need to work together as one nation to fix Ghana.
Exactly. But unfortunately, the government does not even believe the economy is in distress. But I
think they do.
Oh no, they think they are making strides.
Most of them do.
Is the economy in distress?
It's in total distress.
Yeah. So the economy is in total distress.
So almost say COVID in here.
That is why you see when they agree, then they are betting me to say them. So why put the taxes now? If they're doing the pre-COVID, no, what they wait to one saying then just some November near new. But 5 months down the line, they are now extra taxes on issue on fuel and there. Then the government is not being sensitive.
Okay,
it's been
Chief Justice story went to me because
I think it's an interesting one. Dominic Ayine, the Chief Justice was problem. Say the election position was
predetermined.
It was I don't know Ghana Legal Council so on Monday.
Yeah,
I'm happy others are also telling him the massa. It is culture of silence.
Yeah.
It also feels that
because after judgment you can be, but he did make that statement.
Yes.
Or he did make that statement during the judgment. Emma judges no contempt.
Exactly.
Emma after decision judgment you can opine.
Exactly. You can also say that you can say you don't agree, but I don't think you can say that judge you were predetermined or say no. That one I still hold my view that you should still be decorous. You can say that Ombeko appeal, but you don't think the case it lacks merit. And then wondering, but you say ya judge with the meeting like I say Ayine Chief Justice and here boy Akufado you close internal judging say no, that one I think is still not good. You don't people's conscience, you just attack their conscience because you think you are JJV. Obia will not drain, Obia a professional in his job. sometimes you don't denigrate people because he has cast him name. But I think Justice Ayine Yeboah should not really go this stretch. It's a man and no problem with defame him as a person. Hold him before a court in any way, but reporting him to Ghana Legal Council. You say you think in this case in the he's behaving like a typical crocodile.
Manucho now say
crocodile.
Before me go line so far course now say ya judge with the but so can say it was predetermined near there.
Yeah.
I said you don't agree with that.
I don't think you can say this.
But you remember during the
first judgment, you can attack the judgment.
First petition, a lot of issues went on.
Yes.
Yes, Atubiga, Jessica.
Yes.
I mean, after judgment, the judge, the say, oh yeah, because Chief Justice, you were part of the bench.
Exactly, he was
that
the
decided
main,
the case.
He was the main judge and supporting.
I feel sometimes we just have to tolerate and accept other people's views without going after them. Wow, what I say? Oh, the case was predetermined. And say,
say, it shouldn't be like a crocodile. Say, well, now we
surprisingly, all the people talking and criticizing him are judges and lawyers.
Yes.
Some of them are, most of them, and Oko Joy, Peace FM, Ghana Web, all people talking against him.
Yes,
lawyers.
Yes, it's an unnecessary one hailing him before the Ghana Legal Council because
someone can say to be Gayan Kazo Ajiska. It got to a point. Manusi Sumina so. If you cry, Kayade or take a course of
Atuguba. Atuguba, yeah, it got to a point Krana, Ebimudi or take a course.
Oh, yes, sometimes we just have to let things go and accept criticism.
Yes. In good faith, I agree with you. I agree that after judgment,
Westins, you know, I know not many Bruno issue. Westins were said by MPP when they lost the 2012 elections.
You see, my agreement is that
2012, right?
2012, a petition in 2013, but the election was in 2012. 2012.
Yeah, Westins were said.
Exactly.
I mean, we are not saying say Ebi Ayeni some or kind.
No, but they said Atuguba was.
But or disagree with you, and as of I think this case was predetermined. I mean.
Yeah, they said Atuguba and Co were compromised. They said it. You see, the truth is, I mean, you can attack the judgment and have your own way, but to attack the person, even after court winning them, I have a problem. But you know, they mean say what attack is say, and you know,
attacking personality now a problem.
He's
showing us the court.
Yes, you can go to court, but you Ghana Legal Council because he said it's predetermined.
Okay,
yeah, 508 people
508-304-9394 508-304-9394 Amebacho Ufrefi Ghana now the +1 I share nimu outside US +1 but in the United States between a 508-304-9394 508-304-9394 fra now so do adwenche e aba ye de asada kase ma Nabian Barbering Salon so be UT na Friday brother super Nabian Barbering Salon the ultra modern barbering salon ye no open area master ne bonche walk-ins are welcome just observe what vaccine crowd as say you see we here mask bia you can live your life and enjoy your life ba ungo mask ungo vaccine need am ba cho ba no wash your mask walk-ins are welcome as well as appointment free Nebra BUT Nabiam your main street ho ye kama wi ebo bra BUT south na dia sedema Anochi trading any cold store 50 and 55 Hamilton Street can you baby ana golden radio ono oba no abeje onam nyina na bibia nso atumi akonanim Anochi cold store any Anochi African store omo my nam papa na aduane papa di awo Worcester ha ma men share phone calls na sin free yenu abema nana ojam boama asoye na miwia na same ato aso nana ojam apom tisen wo boase
Boko opu mamentia wafan for sponsors omoboa Mr. Danso Dan Otopas na afi Anochi cold store na open nam papa pienwam nam papa bia benya bi nam ti se kagrepe opuro anwam mampam acheche bia ni nyina benya bia to hono nti se kanfo so bia nkono kope nam papa nto hono obo uze eneye June4 leboa
eneye June4 vai
Zamina abede so the boss and we are not kai bipa na me we time of June4 and we are sepa waka 1992 ebra o man penida da nyame man da report so kiri bibia wi ase ode amamune bema timanfoni ankase akse diepe ne papa ne man no so ye nchira ba adventure so da won June4 for bi ase June4 for ni gu ase ne hona ejime June4 no ya bi e baaye ne ebeye ni mapapa bi threatening name be my be clean name be soldier for and maybe a moment be clean flow. The black papa yes so almost so sign exam dia na do for na nim go as nti do no ma as almost every near the two as short na me can say and na the person so sad man so do opo law first aba ai na start here juma 13%. Material draw for be so amount here so more 20%. Opo omampani a share akase omo income tax inu omuchia from this month out to December omunchia bi ama nu adami ankasa mene hotwa e chairman owo asante mantuma protection komama o sisudua mami pi sam pantom de mo so miti etu e draw ni na so so ntia na de na do kwa some that na aye niam bi ensam fata yeso no beti ayam na de ba kwa me omampani so so ne afanfo no enkwa say oppose that to attention omunya etwa no muncha ska enketo ni bimlem was they say you the by 30% no what here the point think it be pa for that so any me ekunya fa enketo na dia ma driver for na bibia ye partner ye ho na ekudia driver for na so ejo mo je na ni megu o mo nse wie na ska enketo na mu dizu mu kro mu ofu mu kro mu discount enketo ada nti na Ghana ye bobo business no ye ska kese nkwa na ebie ni benefon fa ni man to akwa mfamra examina hey
thank you very much. Okay, by em fa Sami abum dizai.
Obo nyamia dom me ho eta na ye bom abaso me de bia me koso bom abaso ewo adwuma pa mudi especially manucho me bom manucho abaso papa ewo ni juma odi nyami shepo angana me talk to me number bi me tafo bi o America fa Dorothy opo oti nti wedi pa nti wedi Dorothy wo me chian be bre mamen comment am zopo omampani da John Mahama say Ghana's economy and democracy in dire state. Opo if Ghana's economy and it's a democracy is in dire state there, then where and when did it start? Omampani da John Mahama na pension na sanyo no ya all kan wasemi na anyone what did he do about it? So and if you're only pension Ghana's economy na worse than what we're experiencing now. What I say, but yenye per se nka on campaign ku fa do wosu ko betia ye amana broso a chance so de ni hwehwe gidi Ghana fo nya wo mu e de to abama no senka nanka Ghana fo fi campaign da tanka mama na economy ni democracy ni pens na ya enka ye ni nfla ko nya so ke ma ne to aso in the first Ghana for to abama in 2016 e ni so che na ono no president na ye ko and at 2020 we are some farmer because Ghana volume say dia and say no betting a baby indeed the best thing that he could do he said or no drink any go fit a year baby no famara what I say na emma to for him make us in me say Ghana ha said America government in power so or project or no maybe or you're not office enough for back now also continue government also but trust we here we office with ya or propaganda by and Ghana by crab show but na bano or by no about trust now we abandon that project then you also want to start afresh or start something new. In the Nipani could do a car, a boy in an wash it, not Ghana or minor boca, causing financial loss to the state. Not was a better for Fasi. In this idea, continual government and a governance. I have more Ghana, and we will not be experiencing the things that we are experiencing now in Ghana. The hardship, the difficulties. For Ghana, I see. Oman Penina, the mama, the new person, the started doing so any TV that no person has been started. In the democracy is indicted there, then it started from his pen. His time, no. Upon June 4th, I'm the Ghana phone in another fee on Mampanida flight lieutenant Zanetor rolling spy year. Now, as a man, Zanetor to Ghana, many again say the government has no reason to fear the people because they're getting your two about. And now the expectation is so high, and I was watching the movie, and he has no reason to feel Ghanaians. And no money from our Ghana and let's say deɛ ɔhyɛ bɔ no obetumi ayɛ deɛ ɔbɛsrɛ sɛ ne nyinaa yɛnyɛ baako meyɛ dɛ deɛ ansa deɛ meka no nka Ghana ha nka NDC ne NPP yɛ baako anaasɛ yɛ citizens no yɛfa no in good faith na nka yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛntwitwa nanti na nka yɛn nyinaa yɛto na mo nka Ghana bɛɛka bɛhwɛ but weetwa wei nanti ɛwɔ ha deɛ a weimfa nkɔ ɛwɔ ha deɛ a ne ɛnyɛ ɛno na wana Ghana nkɔ so po nti ma memfa ma no nsi
Thank you very much, Sammy. Wonderful contribution. Mbacho wa number here 77 chat on to asma mbacho haya.
Nini opo mbacho mumuni chokosi a nikase from offense kokote.
Mumuni chokosi from offense kokote. Offense for nyina what is saying?
Ya mi adum nini opo offense for nyina ho ye kokote for nyina so ho ye. Obi asem nchia nini opo.
Na offense kokote na fa hin na wote.
Nebata meti offense kokote a kasa. Udu offense kokote na ubuja se upe mumuni chokosi a. Penyino akola o odo beba de fie. Inshallah. Nini opo offense kokote wo na me papa busu afieti be mi ankasa de makobo makura wo offense kokote bro no bia ye fre wo ayensi akoko e ho na me ankasa mete eye new site. Nti se wo ba be duru offense kokote na usu hwe mumuni chokosi a akola o penyino emi se di onim me no ya wo na wo nyamba so da na wo ni fenso
okay
ni o ko na ko ko shira aya ya na ya ya kan ta fenso ma yele wose me mbo wa ba so ko America dumadi papa udi magana fo eni wi afia fa na be bia otu fo nyakopon wo shira mi ni o ko le fura wo wu wa watete o anna o pia ju hu paso enya gana ko o the whole world le je fa na be bia etu hu paso mi ni o ko sa ye furu otu fo nyakopon en shira sa ye furu no fo mo ba ni wa bu se nyina ade be mu se ni sa nyakopon wo pengu mi ni o ko mi ni o ma fo so nyakopon wo shira no nyame o ma na wi e pa na otu fo nyakopon wo tu mi nya wo ma fo so ko mu sa se o mu kanu kura wo Ghana ha o mu ni pepe yo yo juma o mu nya pepe mi ku nya se pa ti so bi mi ni o ma fo so wi ni fi wa enye ye nyakopon wo shira ni na busu afo no ma na wi e pa no papa no ma ne so nyakopon mo wi e pa mi ni opo o mu se ndura mi jina so ma mi line ka se ye nsema wo sa me kanu mantinia and that time so you know so run it in come out you know boy I'm just a story of why you do what you say you for musuku let me show my dear you say you ni anu kramo fo a o ko do school mu a ele hijab adi o mu di gu o mu ti sama ya fia e sen so de say kramo no adi na ye ya ma mo Mini boy, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, one of the first president of Ghana, and you are some now walk out. And then come on, church school, Pentecost school, Roman Catholic school, Methodist school. Now, Amuna Muslim Hidabo, and then Mahmoud Bawumia walk out for. And you get them for your Kasa and Nimana. Mini boy, you come up for no wine. One ever kept Yamaya, my friend, and only Andrea, may buy Nadia so. I had Zanetor worries in some of our and not and Papa Jerry Dorris is and can they a team for after the next final. Many of us, young sister, apparently, what's in that former president, J.J. Orisa, when you're in the baby call, what's in China now. Gana sika na wodi sano wodi sika ni nyafu embra crosswa enyo no na pete to ho mini akwai ya kaje na jafadi a o maju o nkwa enu o bure enu o won dey afedi atuwa uyi ro se firi wenye mini opo enna ma hiti nyakopo won ka na ya ma di fabo America mai eni Ghana fa na ba bia nyame o isho.
Okay, mumuni chokose from offense kokoti nyame nsha so ya da CP mumuni se wa wi on Yada say. Okay, thank you very much. Mumuni Chokosi. Mamimfa wa number and 94. We another the number and 54 na kona titi in Swaba.
Good morning.
Hey, my sweetheart. Mami Abba Nkuma all the way from Pantine Government Hospital. I'm trying to say. Yes, Antoine of Anopa Bosuo in the United States of America. My you.
You, Okometia Matia
Obi Basu, mame, chai, what you for in I at your phone.
Okonia ultimately man Walari Mankana. Yakama Arifwa. Okabu.
I will say a better no Buama. Bruno, okay. Bruno and Oma Manu Krabu, Mane Boo. To us, man, and Abba.
Because you can what you ever say for what uncle for so many Juma.
Yeah.
Not a Juma near Bahua. You can now from what what can be this. And then
yeah, Pepe.
Or mean can be young someone. Which means a more form of man or from Marco.
Yeah.
In Johannes idea, if you come again, some more candidate, your name I say, and what I said, to a number of
in that, yeah.
I think one of the topics can be preventing children from watching porn on their human rights.
Yeah, UNICEF
report. In fact, why UNICEF is human rights and the other for the young people.
And a banner and okay.
In fact, our moral and what we stand for at the court. Then what kind of children are you raised? Because it's clear, parents do not even have the right to even punish their own children.
Yes, they are quite nimkakra na dan ye dambo. Sebi. Nkwasi asem kwan na ye soso ne ye gigiba niam ye maame ne ye nananom de titi ye free titi hobre na agiregyina ya besi nne no ene de kyese omu nyina na ye buom so omu ye agimifo.
Because all our morals are doing, and we are allowing people to do that for us. In fact, Bruno, in some something, I'm not my
Bruno, I'm an Anaba Jacrama, and then I'm going to me, ma. Nanaba, Bruno, I'm a was packet powder, prepare a man, be J. Jagunosoa. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Nana Bank. Yamin Council. Okay, me bacha our number ending 54 no to asumami. We are not titi Canadian and number ending 95 number.
Also 54 here out of Thailand. I
would do a pump to say.
Oh, for the from a year back, who found a moon or man cool or man like this. He said in Tago, any Adumata, Dumadina, we are America, Abiaco, my Ghana, Yankupon Show, and today no Cassia, and two come my and the outside Baduma, my Ghana, and Conanu, let me tell you, I do my phone, Nanya, but the phone, I was America, one in two before, let me tell you, empty papa, I do know, I like to see the Haruna, you check out my SS, you have things in the focus, I have very organized as either, any chicken news and go my colony. Okay? The American is said, or Manuel said, it's this in me. We now don't go for you. What can we do? Community, come to buy. I'm not saying it's $1 billion. When bank the challenge $100 million. Now I'm participating now. Say a conversation with China. Any chance can go on money. Now the enemy will say we remove $200 billion. When they are contract years to over $5 million. This is now I can be a coordinating, and then a money one of we say 184 billion 2 years. Which means the people with the area, but I want to tell them more party paying for any other place I can send the and say, we see and then I play 1 hour, we know for 16,000 euro, 1 hour, 2.8 million Ghana cedis. Yeah, we see my anchor, and now we come out of China, security now. This year is a good application of the other countries also by money with the rest of the Ghana pioneer that another 60 come for Ghana for another someone no man shopping no man no man busy basa man
okay yeah that's it
You know, I am President Ghana for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Don't know what do for some say that when they do a man through
how do I say? Thank you. Thank you. How do?
Thank you, Manuel.
Yes, that's it. Bisan Wechezena. Utia James and one there. Manucho, there was nothing wrong with Dr. Ayine, with what Dr. Ayine said. Stop supporting suppression of freedom of speech. The Chief Justice was complacent and even contradicted themselves if you read the judgment. For your information, the Supreme Court introduced a new total number of votes to bring the change results to 6 different results. Check the judgment and you will know that the Chief Justice was compromised. Compromised as in what? Titi, abom design.
Opo nyamya do mi woye musu mi woye die.
Afi de yare na no so yare no afi de eko. Osu ko di bibi ma ne fa oyam ne se de ya on. My intio.
So Opo just the lady who just spoke and was so disappointed in Bruno. Tell her if she is listening, she shouldn't worry. I told Bruno when she moved away from NDC and joined NPP that she will be disappointed, but she can't go back to a NDC. That is all that he is doing. He is disappointed in NPP. There's nothing he can do. He will just remain there forever and ever. That's it.
What if he decides? What if he decides to come back? What will happen? You won't take him.
He can't. You know what? There are some things when you do, it's like it's difficult for you to.
No, he hasn't said. He hasn't said he's coming. But I'm asking. I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
Oh, that is for if you say he's coming back to NDC, nobody will prevent him. But he himself cannot.
Oh, okay. I get your point now. To ask Mami.
Yeah. So, Opo, there are 3 people, or let me say 3 institutions in the country that are making Ghana like all the time chaos, misunderstanding, tension in the country. And these people are the Chief Justice, the EC boss, and then the President of the country. These 3 people. These are the 3 people that are making all the time the tension in the country. And it's because they are not qualified to be in the position they are holding. The Chief Justice is not qualified to hold the position he is holding. He did so many things. He himself, within him, he knows that he did wrong stuff. He came out with wrong judgment. He is just like an NPP politician that is holding the position over there. It's creating tension in the country. As a Chief Justice, you are not the one supposed to write to the council to call Dominic Ayine to be investigated concerning what he said. You're not the one supposed to do that. But because he himself is working today in the country, he knows that he did wrong stuff. He is not somebody who is supposed to be in the position where he is. And I believe so strongly that some people in the FPP, they know that that man is so qualified to be where he is. That is the man, the president we have. So all the time, they are creating tension in the country. And I don't know the reason why Ghana, it's like we don't have people in the country that can react. Why? An old man like Zanetor, if he said, let us run right now, the whole country, everybody will run and he will be the last person. They are afraid of him.
Titi, what do you mean they are afraid of him? He's the president. So
I don't understand why people cannot stand up and say
people cannot stand up and do what?
Long time ago. And I think that they say we don't have the right to criticize what their judgment. What do you say? Was he part of those who wrote the constitution for us? What does he know? Even Dominic Ayine, if you listen to Dominic Ayine's analysis, you know that man is more qualified than the team that is over there. The team that is
maybe because you agree with where Ayine is coming from, not necessarily. And Ayine,
listen, let me tell you something. When the chief justice was reading the ruling from the petition, the ruling, look at the way he was reading it. Look at the way he was doing it.
Okay, Titi, summing up, your time is up. Let me pick other callers.
That man is completely not qualified to be in that position.
That is your opinion. Thank you.
Let me ask you this question. How long is he going to stay in that position?
Who, Chief Justice?
Yes. How old is he?
Sir, Chief Justice, I will check his age for you.
Actually, I'm just praying that man should retire early and leave the place. He's disgracing the country.
Yeah, that's it, Titi. Thank you very much. Let me pick other callers. Me bacha wa number ended 95 no to us. We are now Olumai call na Kojupuku so to us. So number ending 95. Bacha wa.
Bacha wa unya Ibrahim Nesunya.
Ibrahim apom tise.
Opo alhamdulillah. Karmonika alhamdulillah nice ayene sa ye nyami de tebia wo ma ya hodini se ye sori kasano na ye didine nu na nyam framana de alhamdulillah sidana erimano ono ane he so sana ye bompa yamma o mai Ghana bedia nanado so mi he present ni vice di Ghana edurno nyakupom bagie na mincha obaya asantu asunyani west na mincha nana heavy slab bebi a wobia na mia me papa irekupoku bebi a wobia no mincha nkomano na mimi ya olmai yambo mpa yamano na opo mwan kasa mu America mwan jai machi mu ekaye yambo mpa yamamu because se mu ti America na mu se mu ni yankitwa ni panyifo bi o Ghana na mu kaya yesu ye sori ana yambo mpa yese nyakupo ebetumu aninsa dedia se de wo heye no obehemuso na obohum mu ban se de hwehwe no na minye ya wokasani ye nim bebi potia awo nim se won kan ana votare nya ni chene de bia wo bia ni mona baso na min kan kira wo sen sama na bra ni kan nyina no se uhemu a ayena kwetru do na wede oka na min de aya de bia ni kama san bi se omam panyiniti Ghana ha na wo ye ne matruka no ye na me bisi basa awo ye ti Ghana ana o ye sa wo sai sane ma no na ye nyam panyi bia obekase mampanyi de uyi enyi no ena ye nwa ena ma se bi ni America youth no sorry because youth no man na ye dia no de ye tim fi America no o di amani witime so ya santiri no di amani bitimi to great Accra no di amani nti no o ya nema e koso de man panyi fo mre bi na nema ko boni no almost all condemn ya benya peace council na ya me muslim council na ya benya hoy council no mu kasano and then de obia ye mu anu no yo po ye ntiase obia ye mu Ghana anything na ma youth no say o mu kasa amambo bonye ye koso no amambo tantan wi ye tihu yan kasa and then when is the meaning that china meaning that card fair yetu and then we 70 bags 55 cities 5 cities 50 cities 55 el currency 55
okay and
so order me ba me so and then sinyan the whole town ya do light for an Anopa Bosuo family yet when
na BATV for no say bro half television station no am so be some for show no live na mudundum light dia so muntimi mfa
ena ni kira say de ekoso no say mu no mu America na hu to kakra ho na mu no me yeti Ghana na ka mo ya ha u kira mu a na mampanyina so wani nkonfo vigilantes for no mu chicho mu buo mu a de ekoso no eni ntina ye ka say mampanyifo na mu dilidi ye no panyifo na mu wu ye no say de obi ka say human right na mu waye I don't know because you know, human right with the minute.
Okay, thank you. Paul is also the message very interesting before I pick Oluma and Nikojopoku. I say simple. we will not accept him. Now Titi, maybe that Titi say Bruno no on castle Baba Bruno ba obey say Paul is also say we will not accept him. Paul politics and numbers now only go no about here. Okay. Oluma Apom design.
Opom no yo na so eh.
Erade adom ba jo me ho eden pa mindio. Na Oluma Brown Half TV station, Brown Half etisen o my ho e kakra. Say you show no more monitor who say you can't cry you did you my papa because Brown Half 40 if you Rock FM.
I think about Brown.
If you Rock FM. And almost say yeah conto kwate say Kenny Jonas by you need atem. Enti ombefa show so me person my overview mo na mo obo no omo TV station it is saying
oh come on say first TV station di ka ba bravo
oh wow
television and to hour bravo for IG station na tumu am for because ya crop for no mo ko radio so akwaye program ni ade no mo ade koso enti ya eti omo na ni e de eti omo jadun station ni there
na almost say one cry ni Kumasi ni baby are free to air
almost TV so nti almost TV so ni there
oh okay
we are seeing na na ni Kumasi na nkra de there Adum TV na UTV na UTV and don't say o kwa chire so say and once odo wa kwa jonita motivating things omo on you know almost baby we are baby almost some program tanye sunana for nkwane
okay yeah mo kasa
baby ani for say we are contemporary ne assignment for so you know I prepare no kwa man sutra for you know
okay
that's what I think say
okay yeah that's so my overview kakra ya na pese ehwese station bi ene ni bedi djuma bia no oni political inclinations so atiase ntina mi we ni pa bia me judi ntina ma mi bisa no na won san obro ntim pese mi hu say party no onya affiliated to any political party by a TV station no but omo ye neutral to say the then we can work with them.
Opo the queen di patara kono enya kwankwan ni ase adwuma pa amobo ntina obi apese ode no obo mo ntina ko so anya adwuma ya se ye benya information center de be so mo Ghana be omo nyina be
mu fa menu community radio mu nyina fa
nti mo me na me nya information center wa hala so me ya le ne be ama try new site me nya information center also ala me so bia tu na fe konkwa
okay my ntiwe
opo me da ma me chia me papa Mr. Dance of Zanetor na me chia papa kama kojago iladi di so ne Ghana fo nyina opo culture silent na ka na ni pa bia fa ne say ase tumini o mo dia ma ni pa ntimi nkasa nan say na ye call Supreme Court NDC a case score and Dr. Ayine ko ka assembly ema onu ani colleagues o me your friends and lawyers side abeg kagu mu ama Supreme Court yes on be friend ade no pa acho ko na court chair ni say won go jina ka asem no won go jina pa acho mo ko jina o pa acho ma court ni be chair ni ade eno ntira say obi antimi criticize obi ono na Supreme Court judge said obro mraso ana wo ye hwan asem yentime criticize omo na so mampanyin court ya konwam kura no yetime sika sabi ya adwen kire na wono Supreme Court judge wo ye hwan ana Supreme Court no secure we as Ghana nyina ebi be bia so mu ye kakabinse mini okotiri asa okasa na ye bia ya se ubie Dr. Ayine no ono first Supreme Court judge no experience we be bia we ye juma 25 good years e was Supreme Court ono so ye senior friend say that judge na nka ono so senior member e was Supreme Court wo kwanya say so kire na adia as Ghana ni awupodin tira wo kire ni so wonya video ni we ya assemble plan papa kai ya ye de ne kwa disciplinary committee ani enam se nan ni to bia kwa mo se endo pon kwa so Ghana amano ko ba ku bia betina ko nwan so a opotumi ni nyina be ye omodia omo pe no e fe bo mo kwa na ye aduma ye wo Ghana ha na se ni pabi sorry say think they can be one for years so me ko demonstration ya mo man ko demonstration ye wo Ghana roll in the who ya
Rollins a bushia for more a friend, the voter roger. Every some year Rollins a year. A banning MP Ghana for police one here, the COVID protocol. But I know you must go, you're fire of part of years ago. So I know COVID-19 a full. And yes, we are in the COVID-19 and a full job. But you know, 1 hour peso. If the Ghana had in there, cook one Mambono, so who Qatar, we are 20 Namrano. Pardon, I see a Messiano Quayan to sometimes he a country Ghana falling MP before the 2020 election, 2024 election, and now they are going to now about declaring those. Okay. To say they are called to review. Maybe I ever saw about the one they make sure say you've been declaring those and son of Quaco do Maminoqua. You've been now about the Piaco, that the Nadia Bayan is too much in you. If the first team quite judges no my man is there, or move and this time around, yeah, catch almost say Nadia my way, or the man will call that discipline committee and my old man post like me catch out and me die and this, me Kasama and this, me Kasama Mahama Babu and the phone. If another congratulations, and old man post like me Kasama and this, me say Kasama when Nadia Bamana Quanda Quatra, 77 someone I who possible, 77 some funeral, that's the source of you.
Olmaya Dasi, Kodobo to Asmami Abum Dizego.
Oba de another romancer now chapa about the Oba de no to me and was in a bamboo the boy and I unity radio as my phone a check for anything I collecting I don't say it's about that I'm gonna think I'm an okay yeah Obo you can't say now I'm not they don't get the runs that one old American. Obo, when you have now ended before quite a minute, and the matter will move through. And you know, they empty before you. Sometimes the big idea of women can occur and Yeniano. Nana becomes part of this one, Obo, Sado, and only Mariana. But I didn't walk with you, I only see it. And yet, Yeniano, I say, Papa, was from Ghana, or Ghana, 18 now, go for now. And I thought, I'm here to do this again when I'm telling you, upon the Namibia, don't do a local by the jar. Or so I said, I'm a chat, Cacao now, build the art. On a soon Ghana from Swabano. But you say, you like any content of the Bayano Bocatano. I am one to back. No, I can't be there. Dagamani, a congratulation man, and now the uncle to father. It was Ghana, one Mahama, a wild congratulations. Father did not know that Mahama then one doesn't change to your best friend. Ghana, a boom, as I say, in my couple. Then I am Gama, Ghana, then I would a Ghana for your son Ghana. And I never know a good father Ghana, Yanadia. And it is Ghana, and no more, and it is Ghana, no more. If you do have another between Ghana and Chili Abba, who was over can never man, yes, sir. Over that year, and if you are not over that year, that's all. Then I had Ghana, Yanka, now I'm so back and go Ghana, and after going, you know, and then people for the, and then you for the, then I you know, COVID-19, COVID-19 of course, I don't. Then now, who are you for COVID-19 and a course, I don't. And I'm going to happen happening. Then I am on my internet. Never not Kakana and maybe the beginning, maybe that's not can say. Now, then, can another don't want a course, for them, the only time people here. They are only have a car, only have a American. And as I said, going on, they said, obviously, and no one didn't tell me about 25 no quiet, no one yet. Not that when you guys went to Ghana, not how come 20 people. And not and tell you, it's another number of people. I'm not one thing, no man coming in there. Now I'm more than you. I'm a bit of war, I can't think of it. When you go, Mamma, and I said, when you get here, one, I'm going to Ghana, I'm quite okay. And then I more. It is about another number of people. I'm not about to know that you go.
Okay, Kwajo Poku Mahala, Kwajo Yadasi, why? Yadasi P, Kwajo Poku, my influence, about for Israel, sorry, Ejina, so we are now our number no end nso ato aso bafo apom ti say te on kanche
yo ya yang ko pa de ko na ake ya ti ko ni ma ne den
mind you
ko ma ne ta ne ti ko nyane mo ma ba Dr. Anopa Ayine. I think the name is right. Dr. Anopa Ayine.
Yeah.
Okay. GLC, the is a branch of NPC. You mean GLC, Ghana Law Council, the any branch of NPC, NPC, you think NPC, I organize things, and I say NPC. This is I'm moving to a million Dr. Anopa Ayine. Now I can't send you now. How do that link to the fact that NPP going to prevent people from speaking? Is it let us stop politicizing everything in Ghana? Yes, I own. Yet in the yes, to grab by the NPP, Ghana, I don't see how the invitation by the Ghana Law Council is a same form. Okay, freedom of speech. I know my can't be a question to be a calling Namako. Why, yeah, madam, in fact, I wasn't happy about the way he was talking at all because I didn't hear NPP branch to be an invite you, and I say invite him. A independent law firm. Our nominee part of the association. And I'm mostly saying you have done something wrong. So if you're inviting me, let us look at how I don't know what it to be. Rather than say you want to politicize everything. Because the subject matter at the end of the day, apart from that, you can UNICEF. I come on coming here to tell you. Now, okay, the Makra, the infringe upon a planner writer. What we call as a teacher? I say, you and in the ordinary now, and no, and I couldn't find any or practicing.
Yeah.
That is what you were taught me. People say, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. Nothing allow almost or moon to me because they can't mamuja a infringement upon their writer. They are not yet because I think the president is what I can watch them. And it's how I say translated disease for mobile. You make it to say, and you're not the increase apostle and because my no example. This year, I'm making a class 16-year-old or toy comfort, 15 years or toy comfort. Now, what modern other than 11 years, 9 years, 10 years. No, you are one and a musica. Nobody are brand of a bit of Canada man. What a part, I mean, the TV is a 16-year-old me. You are not copies I don't know too, or Patapan to make my dad and Clodimo. And then I said, Uncle, so that's a great program to know. They are also convinced, say, yeah, you see, you know, for any scan and after for the and you're moving to make yourself channel. What I say, if you are 9 years, 10 years, no, I could be animal, cannot be a 15-year-old boy. Say, on the Bonomano. That is what we are seeing now. It is a Hasa Macoin and Kala and Jopula. In fact, and you're not ready to say. Teenage residents I can watch them locally at the quality. Now, I'm in the Dr. Zanetor worry. On to the water. Of a poem and say, and I make a channel. Or your bar, I'm not saying something to me, Papa, but listen now, who can be a while, after that, I'm to the point of the Cata Ghana, but you're giving me a pointer at the June for uprising by it. To me, I totally disagree, and I don't think that you're even closer to that point. Okay, the one you make, I won't tell your mind, okay, but you are not very close to that point. The rest of the doctors are that's what I'm not catching on.
Yes, you are about for Raman Apom design.
But for me,
Radio Domamin too.
You can only try to do a two form change in an chair than a form more American Mamu. The vision of Mokopio and Akupo and Manu member and mom, because it be national more. But Malenko and the G4 and it's G4 no, meaning the G4 for Fasua and National. There's a G4 from Kama. nka noma bi yi baabi sɛ na baabi yi nti dufo funu deɛ ne sɛ funu deɛ ɛsɛ Ghana ni bia yɛde ehu kim baabi mu deɛ ɛnyɛ ɔmo deɛ sɛnsɛ bi mu yɛ sɛ ɔmo deɛ ɔmo hu amane baa efu ɛna meka no sɛ baabi ansɛ ya baabi ayi yɛ nye dufo fo ankandɛka Ghana sɛ ehu de bia etima oto ɛmi sɛ yɛbɛfa ayi yɛate sɛ yɛde yɛakyɛn contempt by anyone Ghana judges ɔmo hu yɛwɔ ha Canada for trustee judge two judge atam from na litu wa ganse and you who say judge Canada for that when can ya tumu say that the year minor dima enye ya kanche Dr. Ayine say many tuni man ko ba dia she knew that na ya no o piasin ne be mfoko on tell about this okay o man ko ti say yes sir I need to pay na one corner man ko ba dia o dia no and no ko mo ko Canada for or trustee judge e can come to judge o to na na don ko afuado e say kan na ni ya for mo ko cheno Ghana the mayor ya mo ko ti mo pay ya la don ko so I dey wa team class yanketa ye bi for 25 years oto yanketa ye ni for 25 years and what should do a year na na ko to for so smart o so o to for so smart can you can comfort for o mo so smart o mo tani na me bi ka so ko ya kira o so mo mo ye na me kan so o ma ye o ma ko small so ni da mu e se ke for part so ma yan ko but the youth we tell me do what you want to pay 4,000 or no smart to crash show me you can pay me what you can am that so what you can that's it money no pay na that and yes I'm here for everything that no smart there you should be the what is so that
for your you don't wait for only other people your own health and safety also matters I know the I agree with you on that. You have a point, but don't say because of that you are not wearing nose mask. You don't only wear to protect the people around you, but yourself. In Tiano Menkasa, Medasi Raman. Okay, couple of messages because we have just about 5 minutes to the top of the hour, 2 p.m. Bruno, Mamia Bankumasi, Bruno. If you say that I will personally fight you, things are not going well. Mami Abadi fin crying by. Eric Kwacho he says, Opo, don't allow Bruno to spoil your program. Also, Opo, please, can you read what I sent you this morning for Bruno to hear? It's that bad. David Agbanyaga says, in fact, Opo, the guy in the white is confused. He should stop lying. It is a crime to say the truth. Oh my God, have mercy for Ghana. Abeku Enoch Eso Shane from Abu Dhabi. Abeku says, Bruno don't know what he's saying. Must I respect yourself first before people will come after you? I can tell you don't know what is going on in Ghana. Opo, don't invite such a person to your program. Watching you live from Abu Dhabi. Okay. My goodness, Bruno is a liar from the way he's talking. So media houses should wake up and talk good things about MPP while bad things is going on day in, day out. Opo, Bruno is spoiling your show today. Opo, can you please change the topic? If not, we are going to listen. Okay, I think I read that one already. Opo, please, Bruno is disrupting you. Let's continue. Why? He is lying. I'm very sad. All what Bruno is saying is totally rubbish. Oh, I think I read that one too. Okay. Paul is also messages. Paul is also. Bruno should just mention one positive thing that is going on now that he wants us to praise the current administration. Things are just not going on well. We have the men, but we are not seeing anything. Nana Baso de Biosi, we are working 40 hours a week to be paid 1366 pesos an hour. And so see Manicho, Ghana has gone beyond 79. Why? Okay. As Manicho, don't allow Bruno to corrupt you. I can tell I can tell you Bruno is in some pocket and he know I know. Some pocket ben Bruno wa unim. Pon Josu should be pocket moana. Opo, please let DSP Ofori, who has now become an MPP party police officer, know that his party will not remain in power forever. All these videos will be played back to him at the right time. No position is permanent, just of NPP party. DSP Ofori should know that. Abusuanya di jumadiani na banawe wa badmayanka will say Apostle General. Reverend Sam Crunchy Ankra is coming to Worcester, Nyamiya Aduma, Massachusetts. Nyamiya Aduma, July 23rd to 25th. But the program starts on July 22nd. Every evening session, from 6:30 each night to 10 to timer. The Spirit will take us into July 25th, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. Each night session 6:30 Timoma Yenshanoso na yina Royal House Chapel, Massachusetts, and Jumedian Heavens Convention 2021 with Apostle General Reverend Sam Crunchy Ankra. Timoma Yenshanoso na yinkuti nyaminipa owon sempa Eddie Emma Busha. This is where we bring the curtains on today's show. Kaise Richway Auto School and my idea motivational message Ebro Dan Auto Repairs Big Olu Asamas Trading SOY Sports Bro. Weather report was brought to you by so political discussions, Danko African Market, KM Raf Roofing, Rashida Financial Services, Raf G-Man Driving School, Vernon Women's Health Services, Dr. Kwame Amponsa Danwa, and Oshe Buaing, and Manning United Yomu Primary Doctor, Oye Ghana ni, Isan say, Yamia Adon Vernon Medical Center, no be in a clinic, I'll be to my primary doctor, Oba Wanyima, Opeso Show, Oba Fina, Opesa Onyemu Reproductive Health, any hormonal disorders, any idea in ma ningina no Dr. Kwame Amponsa hwe nti nyame ayadom Ghana for ma muso manyamo doctor ono a betimi ahwe wapom den dia ma ma honya ha na eko Dr. Kwame Amponsa ho na ono sunsisi Winthrop Street no so 10 SD Asori Dan ho Vernon Medical Center no 3rd floor suite number 312 ho na obi hunu omunyina boy chidom usikasem college planning, mortgage protection, Medicaid plans, life insurance. Ninano any Rashida Nkasa na omo Mama Rash Esefreno 7813543060 7813543060 na any Rashida Financial Services enso nkasa na ontumi mwa na bibia nso etumi nkonkan emfa amount. Phone in segment was brought to you by Nabian Barbering Saloon and of course Anochi Trading and Cold Store. This happens to be the last edition of the show for this week. Nyami Adma Ejuada, Yesani Mubishia, Naidi, another edition of your most listened to morning show. Pray for us and then the community. You should help us, support us because the program is going wider, bigger. Now, Brown Halfo television station, BATV, say Omo Pese, Omoni Dijuman, Omo Fire Jumediano live. Timumwai, na yesu to mean some. We are here to serve Ghana, not any political party. You can take us for that. And not there. You know me, so I watch a program from 2014 from Rock FM, Abepim Unity Radio. You know what we stand for. We say it as it is, and we speak truth to power without fear or favor. Nothing will change that stance because Ghana remains paramount of all the political parties. Yes, Ghana and Tisanity. Midi Edi Noah Opoku Jemfi. Ushamina frame Opo National Medio so Kaise. Now what you Mrante Hene the outdoor ne baso nyame aduma kwesiada nua bema omama achemfo ni program no baso kwesiada eti moma nyina ye nhye no nso 30 Anna Street na dwumadie no baso ose ifiti awia no 9 kopem anajudumienu ti moma nyina ye nhye no so na ye mra metai omama achemfo mrantie hinechi na bibia so etumi enko kama iti shano so na this Sunday this weekend yenko tai omama achemfo echi sadia mekan no say all white affair ye shefita anko na ye dia call outdooring or say 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. Sadia mekan say George Orthodox Cathedral 30 Anna Street hona mrante hini program ne koso ti mama ye nhye so na yenko tai nua be ma na chabuzo ye de musi anyame ya adoma ye sign ne mo beba ababishia adwada anopa na ye de foforo de abremo sabre de yɛde echo peace 104.3 na yakofa kasebono edi abremu yewia ene Friday. Thank God it's Friday with your royal baby Queen Lamte Onapo 1 will be on obebo and the latest songs enyuma unte da sa akode shatawale enyuma no be record American nyina and the royal baby ebe drop nyina on the show and the day to stay tuned and stand by for Thank God it's Friday party special with your one and only royal baby Queen Lamte Onapo. Manucho Maganda Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mempeme Huasem Eba Efiaha Emma as usual Yenen Rijme Debia Bruno so Etufemu Eba Besrai Franco Bruno communications member MPP Massachusetts Yakramo Opo National still remains in Dan Auto Repairs Bizada so yeba wo se ne wa fa lunch ka Ko Peace 104.3 until then no ti Kofi wa yu bako na emfa enyam kwan.
Look here my friend, our problem is our leaders. You remember our great grandmother